We're live. Apologies for the slight delay. Cat crimes were happening.
And they were hilarious.
And they were hilarious, but they were very distracting.
The felonies are ongoing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is Sunday. It is a Some Other Heroes Day. We are your garden variety queer Dungeoneers, playing a game of homebrew 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons set in a world of skyships and floating islands and deep mysteries and strange magics. My name is Chris. I see distracted cat violence on. My name is Chris. I use he/him pronouns, and I have the honor and joy of being the main DM and storyteller for this ongoing game. With me are my 4 regular players and a menagerie of furry friends around who are just outside the camera causing chaos.
Hearing them. Oh, it's so funny.
Sorry, everyone.
It's nothing to apologise.
That's what people are here for. They don't actually give a shit about us.
Yeah.
They appear to have chilled out now.
Good.
Good time.
Here we can see.
Ben's still out.
So I'm going to get them to introduce themselves, and I'm going to give Theo a chance to keep an eye on things, so Theo can go last today.
Ben just ready to start shit.
Yeah.
Come on.
Charlie, would you like to go first, please?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Charlie. I use she/her pronouns, and I am really enjoying the the spin-off cat crime show that we've got right now. And yeah, I am playing Aisling, who is my Satyr Saw Warlock, and I adore her, and she is almost as chaotic as Theo's cats, but not quite.
Yeah. Michelle, would you like to go next, please?
Yes. Hello, I'm Michelle. I use she/her pronouns, and today I will be playing the rogue ranger Skier, who is going to cause as many crimes as Theo's cats are.
They're our muse today.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Amazing. Well, Wayne, would you go next, please?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I am Wayne. My pronouns are he, him, and I shall be playing the non-confrontational Dragonborn Rock today.
Oh, we're playing that game today. Okay.
Actually, he hasn't been confrontational. Well, apart from with Skier. There was a thing.
He was
Skier's
not
forcing
confrontational. He was
confrontation.
reactive, I think you'll find.
And last but definitely not least, cat parent extraordinaire, Theo.
Hello, I'm Theo, and I thought it would be a good idea to let both my cats in here.
It is.
And it was.
No
so
notes.
apologies for any chaos that may occur. Yes, I'm Theo. I use they them pronouns, and I will be playing the half-elf wizard Eugene.
Brilliant. Sorry.
Also non-confrontational.
Also non.
But
That one's actually true, though.
Actually
That is
true.
true.
Yeah. Eugene doesn't start stuff, but he does finish it, usually with fireball.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Amazing. Before we start, we got a couple of shout outs to do. So a little bit of admin. We're going to start with our mods. We have 2 wonderful mods in the chat, Nikki and Hedge, Bespectacled Man and Hedgehawk. They are there to keep you safe, keep the chat nice and friendly, and just keep out bots and horrible people. Don't have to worry about it, because most of you are amazing people, and we very rarely have a problem, and we really love our little community that we've got going on here. Second, we would like to shout out some of our friends, and we're going to start today with Dice and a Slice, because we love cake and we love Dungeons and Dragons, and we love
it's
our
not a question
friends.
anymore.
Yeah.
Do you? I do. Everyone does.
We
Shut
do.
up. Of
By
course
this
you
point
do.
in time, I think everybody does. And we love our friends Dice and the Slice, who are taking a small break, but their latest episode is available right now. It's really, really good. It leaves on a wonderful cliffhanger, which is quite exciting. But they have their Halloween special coming up very soon, so keep an eye on their socials. Interact with them and just pop along. Just let them know that we sent you. Second shout out, Hedge is here, which means Misadventurers League are here. They have 2 shows going on at the moment, and they're both really, really good. Lots of teenage angst and joy and fun with 2 variations on the Kids of Bike system. First off is a Halloween month-long special being run by Callum. It's very spooky, very creepy, really cool. And the second, Hedge has taken teenagers into space, and it is all the chaos you imagine.
Space has enough rich people. Let's send teenagers there.
So, the first episode of that is now available on their YouTube, and the second episode aired last night, I believe. Well worth dipping into. Wonderful cast, lots of really silly moments. They are wonderful people, and we love what they do. Third, we would like to shout out Horde of Tales for 2 reasons. One, they are an amazing group of people based across Britain and Europe who are trying to create a really solid collective. We love the Americans, we love our American viewers and our American friends, but it's just nice to have a group of people supporting other European streams and just kind of lifting each other up. And they're all wonderful people.
Scott.
We must support the colonies, you see.
We have a sorry, just threw myself there. They are doing a really good job over there. Wonderful variety, lots of different TTRPGs, lots of different people being brought on, including us. We are going to be joining them on the 4th of November for a charity stream, a one-shot, which is going to be set in our world, but these people are going to be, minus Michelle unfortunately, but the rest of us are going to be playing a very chaotic one-shot set in Ashore, wherein our 3 friends here are going to be playing awakened animals. It is the adventure is called the Maiden Voyage of the Good Ship Menagerie, and will feature piratical craziness. Get ready.
It
It's
is
gonna
going to
be
be insane and insanely cute.
fun.
Probably.
Yes. Lots of toe beans involved, I swear.
Yeah.
That's not the only.
Crocodiles have toe beans?
It's not the only special we've got coming up. Wayne.
Well, I mean, it is gay Christmas after all. Halloween is upon us, and on Halloween evening, the wonderful All Hallows Eve, we shall be celebrating by having a spoopy / chaotic / terrifyingly silly one-shot that is being run by and written by the wonderful Chris Mitton. So
know him.
please
I've
join
heard
us.
of him.
Yeah, he does stuff. He's done a few things. But please do join us on Halloween at 7 p.m., which will be 7 p.m. GMT by then. And we are going to have our entire cast plus a guest playing a spooktacular game that is a combination of Clue and Call of Cthulhu. So expect silliness, murder, and perhaps some eldritch horror.
That's
do
my
join us.
weekends. That's standard.
It's pretty much the best thing that you could do on Halloween, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you go out? That's where things are.
Yeah, get some candy for you, not for anyone else, for you, and then stay in and watch the Call of Cthulhu for us, because it is going to
You
be.
can still dress
fantastic.
up. Just put it in the
Oh,
Discord.
yeah.
Put a
Feel
picture
free,
of
yeah.
your outfit in the Discord.
I'm
Yes.
completely up
Oh
for that.
yes, we
yeah.
will. We will most definitely be sharing outfits. Which reminds me, Charlie, I need to talk to you about
Face paint.
makeup. Anyway, that's a teaser for you. So yes, join us, please. 7 p.m. October 31st, All Hallows Eve, and come and spend it with us and be silly and eldritchly horrible.
Horrible.
That one,
Watch
got away
these-
from me a little.
Yeah, watch these wonderful people play slightly hideous people in a funny way. It's going to be great.
Or slightly funny people in a hideous way.
Hideous way.
That's a good point.
Look at that.
Amazing. I think that covers everything today. Is there anything I have missed at all? Anyone that we need to shout out that I haven't touched on?
No, I would very briefly just like to say thank you to all of you who do continue to subscribe on Twitch, to follow us and subscribe every month. It really means so much to us. And we do also have a Ko-fi, which we are encouraging people to join and do a monthly join on Ko-fi if you can, just because we get a much better return on our friends' investments. And it helps us so much because we all do this as a labor of love. It really helps to pay for all of our tech and subscriptions to D&D Beyond and
we're all
Roll20 and
creatives,
these other
so
things.
basically paupers.
Thank you, Scott.
But I just wanted to say thank you very much because I do notice it and I do see it, and I really appreciate everybody who does that because it means a lot. If it's a little every month, it means a huge amount to us. Thank you.
Apparently CoffeeBot is over enthusiastic, but the link is working, so that's we'll have to. I'll have a chat with it later. It's just over enthusiastic.
We'll
Coffee
calm
bot's
it down.
excited. Had too
Yeah.
much coffee.
Calm the fuck down.
Get it? Because it sounds like the name of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. On that note, I think perhaps
my
I'll roll the
God.
titles.
Hashtag blocked.
And we're back. Every single countdown, Wayne tries to throw me with weird numbers and things. It's really great. And I make a note because I am going to hit him with disadvantage when he hits 10.
The boy.
Ah, dear. Previously, on Some Other Heroes, our 4 friends, Parshkik's Chosen, have entered the heart of New Doan on a quest to locate the second Sky Temple that is keeping the Sky Shield, the mystical barrier that keeps their homelands risen above the world, in place. Upon entering it, they found a very strange and very eerie world where the elves are not dying. A few encounters with elves who had lived beyond their natural span indicated just how horrible this really is for elvenkind. They met with the Undying Court, a room of 49 powerful liches, all of whom dedicate their power to holding the Shadow Realm around New Doan and coordinating transference of the city. The liches in question revealed that they supported Parshkik's course of fixing the Sky Shield, even though they believe it will mean that New Doan will no longer be able to move as a city, and the Shadow Realm that they have created will collapse. Beyond that, our friends moved into a strange dark corridor where they were confronted with happy memories for a change, as they were protected from being drawn off course, and found themselves, after a small push-pull incident, in front of a stone door, which led
Don't know what you mean.
to a familiar-looking set of stone platforms where another gate awaits them. And that's where we left off. You have literally just opened this door and you are stepping onto this strange stone, lots of sets of slabs and stones floating, and at the end this large, strange cube. Skier, this is the first time you've actively seen one of these. I think a report has come back to you about one being found in Daklan, but this is the first active time that you've seen one.
I think Rock will just kind of say to Skier, this looks just like the previous one that we encountered with the floating things, and so
Okay,
it's
so
like the other temple.
So you guys know how to fix it, right? We just
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You just tell me what you need me to do, or I'll leave you to it. Like, great. You know.
Well, you see the little hole in the sort of obelisk thing down there. That's where the puzzle box goes, or at least that's what happened last time. So
Okay.
I think we're good up to that point. After that, it could be anything, to be honest.
Okay.
There will most likely be some kind of guardian of the temple. That
Ancient guardians, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
so
sense.
we should probably prepare ourselves for an encounter of some kind.
Oh, good thinking. Yeah.
Which might be
Okay.
chill, or might not be chill.
How should we do that?
What do you mean?
Well, you prepare ourselves. What do you think we should prepare?
Well, whatever you usually do before we're going.
No, I thought maybe you had some sort of
Like
insight, something
stretch?
special we should do, or
Some
stretch.
stretches.
Well,
Sure, yeah, you do some stretches. Yeah.
Okay. Ashling's gonna limber up and cast Armor of Agathis on herself.
I have no idea what to expect when we get in there, but I mean, it is the Temple of Gravities or something Earth-like, maybe. I don't.
We've
know.
all got
There's no
Featherfall,
way to
right?
tell, really.
nope.
What?
Wonderful. Okay. Well, with gravity, that's falling.
I think isn't it stone or rock or gravity?
I think they did call it the Temple of Stone. But I think
Okay, good.
Eugene, without Eugene's insane arcana, I think that those two terms are quite interchangeable when it comes to powerful magic.
Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean,
Well, last time you
You died.
died.
yeah,
So-
but that wasn't a guardian. That was sort of some kind of corruption, wasn't it? So
Wait,
this will be
there's
different.
corruption here?
Well, no,
Yeah,
there
might be.
wasn't the other one. That's where I had the Vine Lord that kind of possessed me and took over my body and then made me into a sort of vine zombie.
And then
to
we
kill
had to
me and
like
stuff.
burn them from inside him. It was gross and very traumatizing. Let's go.
Okay.
Look, it's a long story. We'll just get across here and we could. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, skiers, peepers are on, like,
Everything.
going crazy.
I would like a perception check from anyone who is actively looking for trouble.
Always.
Freezing, but yeah.
25 for skier.
25.
Such a show.
Amazing.
I got a 15.
I got an unnatural 20.
Ooh. A
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Rock's not looking for trouble.
I wasn't looking. I think Rock is actually very nervous about this one, so he's sort of
Good.
fussing. Rock's just fussing.
You all check around and you actively cannot see anything that looks like a trap. Some of these stones are shifting ever so slightly, just the flow of magic around them. There's some minor sort of shrubbery grown on them, nothing like the vines of the one at the entrance in the Forest of Malwind.
Ashley
But-
should have bought some weed killer.
But yeah, just a sort of natural moss that sort of grows on stone after it's been there long enough. But other than that, it's incredibly peaceful here. Almost serene, you think?
Almost too peaceful.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that as well.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we'll bowl our way over, and I'll do the puzzle box thing.
While
Right.
as Aisling puts the puzzle box into the keyhole or whatever, can I be perceiving Aisling to see if there's if I notice any kind of like changes, anything weird magically going on?
With her or with the gateway?
With her.
Cool.
With her specifically.
Interesting. Yeah, you all step down onto the stone platforms. I think they move. They kind of give a little bit of give, the same way they did before for everybody else. For Skier, you're like, oh my god, it's gonna. Oh no, it's fine. You kind of start hopping between. There's not the helpful little wooden platforms between these. That
I'm a fucking mountain goat. I'm good.
Yeah.
Unless they're made of polished stone, in which case you're...
Yeah.
If they're made out of ladders, then I'm fucked.
They're made out of ladders. No, you are doomed. And I will have a little athletics or acrobatics check of everybody. It's
just a little one.
Just a little one. It's not a high DC, but it is just to make sure that you're kind of not losing your footing as you go forward.
That's good, because I chat a lot of shit, but I have fuck all dexterity.
I got a 15.
15? Good. Anyone get
Ski
low?
got an 11.
11? Okay. Anyone lower than that?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, cool. Skier, it's more of a case of you're getting used to that. Every time you land on one of these, they kind of shift a little bit, and it's throwing your balance ever so slightly, but you're not losing your footing. These three seem to be a bit more experienced with this. They've done this before, and they're kind of you can see they're all gauging their jumps so they land in the middle of a stone as opposed to an outer edge or something like that, and they're trying to pick the best routes to get the minimal space they need to jump, particularly because they're not a particularly strong group. Like they don't have huge jumps.
Yeah, how dare.
Yeah, Skia's now remembering, like, she's used to, like, 2-3 strong people around her who very often grab her when she's falling, and she doesn't have anyone. She's like, oh, just me.
Sorry.
In Skia's old group, if she wobbled and they thought she was going to fall, they were, like, strong enough and they went to grab her and stop her. In this group, if Skia wobbles and she looks like she's going to fall, everyone goes, don't take me with her!
Yeah.
You might have a chicken foot attached to your clothes somewhere, but that's about all you get.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I don't think Skia's seen that either.
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
Oh boy.
That's another surprise.
You get past the initial first batch of stones onto some larger platforms, which open up and then there's another bit of a gap, and you open up to something that looks like it is a floor, as opposed to it's kind of different levels and things like that, but it's very much more solid, almost like there was something bigger here originally and it's all fallen away. Again, very similar to the entrance to the Temple of Nature, almost like these were all purpose built the same. 25 and 20 perception checks. As you get about 50 feet into this, you both notice some of the stones start to shift on their own and turn and twist and start to come together and form, and you both shout out just in time as a large boulder crashes onto one of the platforms near you. Looking up, you can see 3 golem-like figures, huge, dangerous looking. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no.
We're not even in the bloody temple yet.
They starting shit.
They are starting.
Okay.
Oh, this was not the music intended, but we can fix that.
Map time. Map time.
Cool.
Map time.
There's a map.
I just popped you on there. If you would like to be, you're all around that area, but if you want to be off to one side or something else, I am happy for you to make that change.
I feel like Aisling might be ahead a wee bit just because she's going to be stomping ahead with the box.
That's fine.
So just there.
Cool.
Look at these friendly pals.
Yes, two of them are hovering. They look like they are made from a metal type stone, almost like a hematite or something like that, and they are radiating a strange blue energy. The big guy in the middle is made of proper stone, almost like he's pulled it from the platforms, and it has a coating of metal armor over the top. Quick Arcana check off, or Nature check off of anybody before you.
Oh, I fucked with nature.
I'm terrible at both, but she'll have a go.
Oh, I only got a 12.
12.
15 for me.
15.
Also a 15.
Awesome.
24.
24. So everyone other than Aisling, sorry, you're like, oh, that's a Myrmidon.
The whole hell is that?
A summoned elemental servant. They are known to be tough and resourceful.
Wonderful.
Would I know, with a Myrmidon, would I have any idea whether they are the kind of creature or construct that could be reasoned with?
They are not. They are proper servants. Yeah, I think that's fair with your... Well, I think if you don't, Eugene certainly knows. They cannot be reasoned with. They have been summoned and created with a purpose.
Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel because Eugene knows the conjure elemental spell, so I feel like he would know sort of.
That's true, yeah.
That's a good point.
Cool.
No, I can't summon them. Unfortunately.
Initiative rolls, please. We're going to start with Aisling.
Got a 19.
19, good.
She's feeling spry today.
Eugene.
13.
Awesome. Skia.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 28.
Oh my god!
That's
Fucking
great.
hell.
Insane.
28!
And
Moves, man.
Wow, I was impressed with my 18.
18, cool. Fast this time. Okay, cool. Well, unsurprisingly, Skia,
Who's going first?
Oh.
you're up first.
Okay. Are these squares 5 foot and can we move across them regularly?
You
Okay.
can move regularly. If there is a gap between the stones, that is a hole. Do not stop there.
But
If it
I
is-
can like be running and jumping over them.
Yeah, if it's over 5 foot, we'll do an athletics check. But if you're kind of just jumping from, say, from over these sorts of spaces, I'm not that worried. I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm suddenly like, what is combat?
That's okay.
For some reason it won't
Can you
let
not
me
move?
move
It might be
here.
because. Hang on. It might be because we. Let me say. Let me hang on one second. Let's get rid of that. Stay that one now. Sorry about this.
I mean, for now, if anyone can move me, just can I highlight? No.
I can't move you, I'm afraid.
That's
No,
very
Chris should be able to,
strange.
but I
You
can't.
should be able to. Can be controlled and edited by. Let's just start again. I know, right?
You're not set on panning, are you, Michelle?
Oh, hang on. Select move. Let me see.
Yeah, because they've updated
No.
Roll20's UI a little bit.
Oh no, I'm on
Still no
select.
luck?
Can you ping on the screen for me for a second? Just see that you can do that.
How do I ping?
Just hold
Uh,
down.
Just
like-
hold your click.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you
cool.
go.
So in the top left-hand corner, is it on the arrow?
Yeah, it's not on the pan. I
Okay.
can switch between.
That is very weird because your setup is okay, and it says it's you. Okay, no
Chris,
problem.
if it helps, Skia is not in the characters list.
Oh.
Should be.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
okay.
can you move?
Yeah,
Yay.
I got it. I got it.
You should all be able to
Yay!
see Skia. She is there. That's very weird. Okay. Roll20 just taking a while to update itself. That's okay.
It's a wee bit sleepy. Skia's on a fucking mission. She's off.
Jesus Christ.
Gears running. Gloomstalker. My first turn is my whole thing.
Yes.
You are presently invisible to anyone who requires dark vision.
Still not
Okay.
used to that.
Rock's like.
Uh,
You're Rock.
Finally, I can see something.
Skia's gonna run, and instead of like pulling out her Yihua from behind, she's actually gonna pull a bow and arrow out and take. I think she's gonna shoot at the big thing because she wants to figure out.
Treat yourself.
Um,
How tough it is.
although
It's very
first,
large.
sorry, I've got a million things. First, I would like to do insightful fighting as a bonus action. To look for. It gives me advantage so I can get sneak attack, essentially.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's very smart.
They need to do a roll deception.
Yep, elementals
it's
well known for their high charisma based rolls. Bear
Oh,
with
I
me one
bet they got that riz.
It's charisma. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will mess with this. This is great. Oh, it's actually really good. They rolled a 17. They do not have a natural deception at all. They do have a charisma score of -2.
Oh wow! Okay,
So they rolled 19 for 17. So
I rolled a 21.
21. Well done. I think initially they're quite hard to read because they don't have a face, but they telegraph their moves. Like the way they move is really obvious, and you're like, okay, cool. They're not going to be able to hide what they do very often.
Yes,
good.
yeah. I think she's looking for like. This is a big thing of stone. She's looking for a weakness where she can like lodge an arrow and hopefully it does some damage. Okay, insightful fighting, so I get sneak attack. Okay. And then I think she'll just do
So
3
much fun
attacks.
having a rogue.
Oh no, that's terrible for the first attack. Oh wait, no, I have advantage. I just rolled 1.
You still get advantage. You don't lose it because you're using your sneak attack.
So 19 for the first hit.
Hits.
Okay. Do you want attack and damage, or can I just do all 3 attacks first?
Because that's the one with sneak attack. Your first one, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll get that one out of the way, and then you can just do your extra attacks from there.
Okay, so that is one of these and one of these. Yes. 5, 15, 16, 17.
Rogues.
17 and 4, 21 points of damage.
Cool. There's a
Damn.
crack that forms in one of the joints under its arm. So you have definitely struck it a solid blow.
Amazing. And then Ski's just going to aim for those places again. For another 21, 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
And then that's one of these. Another 6 points of damage.
Yep.
And a natural 20.
Natural
Hey!
20. Amazing.
Oh my god.
Damn!
So the natural 20, we do crunchy crits. So just max out your damage for a normal attack, and then roll your dice on top of that.
Okay. Oh, amazing. Okay. So 12 and 4, 16.
16 points of damage. You see stone chip away from this thing. It is still quite solid, but there are cracks. You have definitely dealt it quite a lot of damage, more than you suspected you might do.
Ooh, interesting.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, that first hit definitely seemed to do a lot of damage.
Amazing. Yeah, and Ski is just like holding her bow out, ready to see what it's going to do next. And that's her turn.
Amazing. Yes, so you're cool because your invisibility drops because you attacked, but I think it'll start again at the beginning of your next turn, sort of thing.
Yes.
It's really vague. It's one of the things on Gloomstalker that's very cool, but it's not very well explained.
I don't think she's in darkness right now. Like, so that's fine.
Yeah, Realm of Shadows is all dark.
Oh, true. It's all darkness. Yeah.
Amazing, brilliant first go. Aisling,
Hell
you are
yeah.
up next, and Rock following up from there.
Okay, cool. I will hop forwards a wee bit then, and just go there, and then I'm going to use a couple of cheeky sorcery points to do Quicken Spell. So I'm going to cast as a bonus action Elemental Bane on 2 of them because I've got it 5th level. So these
Nice.
2. That one there as well.
Yep, cool.
And that will... I'm going to do it with cold damage.
Awesome.
So... Yes, they have to roll a con save, I think? Yeah.
Ooh,
For that.
that would be interesting. So, do the metallic looking one first.
Okay.
Any additional... Nope, they don't. They're not.
So then, if they fail that, does it give them weakness to cold?
It gets rid of any resistance that they've got.
Got it.
That is a 14.
Fails.
Fails. Amazing.
Cool. And it also means that... is it every turn they take the damage? Target takes... Oh,
no
the first
elemental
time...
bane very well.
Each turn, the affected target takes damage of the chosen type. So yeah, each time it's their turn, they take 2d6 ice damage.
Nice.
What did the other chappy roll?
Yon big bugger. Him roll. It's funny. He rolled a 16.
Doesn't get it. My spell save is 17, so.
Nice.
Amazing.
So they've both got Elemental Bane on them now for cold damage.
Cool, cold damage. So if they have any resistance to cold damage, that it doesn't work anymore, and they take cold damage at the beginning of your turn?
Their turn?
Their turn.
Yeah, at the beginning of their turn.
Awesome.
Which is the metal one that's got that, Chris?
The one on the
it would
right.
Be this one here.
Cool.
Sorry. Click on.
That one.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
Big Boy and the one on the right have been baned, and because I did that as a quickened bonus action, I'm then gonna blast the Big Boy.
Blast the big boy.
My blast.
Cool.
Okay. First one, 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Impacts, but doesn't do any damage.
Nope, that was a critical failure. So never mind.
Okay, and the other one goes wide, and I think maybe you're coming up close, and you're suddenly Skier. You see Skier, then just go wide
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's my go, and I've still got, because I put Armor of Agathis on myself before we got in. I've still got that on.
Perfect. Rock, your go.
I think the first thing Rock does is to kind of shout after Skier and Aisling and just kind of go, "Oh, no, you go ahead, don't worry." and then turn to Eugene and just kind of go, Eugene, I know you're going to save the day. And then he's going to turn and walk, and you've got bardic inspiration, Eugene.
We've got bardic uninspiration. Bardic shade.
You've got
Bardic shade.
Bardic shade, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Cool.
sense.
That should-
It just makes us rage somehow as not barbarians.
You don't want that to happen because your magic will drop.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. Forgot about that.
Yeah, don't do that.
All that shit I just set up gone.
So that's my bonus action. I am going to move. Select a character. Yeah, so I'll move to the platform, the center platform, and then I am going to. Need a Constitution saving throw from the big guy.
Cool. What are you casting?
I'm casting Shatter.
Shatter. Amazing.
So they have disadvantage on the saving throw.
I love shatter on non-organic things.
So, they rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
So,
He's about to have a bad time.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, let me just check
No, you're
my
fine.
damage. Mark off that spell. Okay, so that's going to be.
And then, when you're ready, describe Rock's Shatter for us.
Rock casts the spell, and you kind of see him do the semantic components and kind of point towards the sting, and it's almost as if nothing has happened, and then from the center, from a point right in front of it, there's almost just like waves of energy that splinter into shards and hit it. So it's almost like a silent explosion because it's used with kind of psychic energy rather than sound, rather than anything else. So that will take 20 points of damage.
20
That's
points
awesome.
of damage. Amazing. I think you see those cracks starting to enlarge. It is, it's taken a significant amount of damage at this point. It's still incredibly solid and quite menacing. But it did not enjoy that. It will remember that.
Oh fuck. Rock boy disapproves.
Oh no. Rock's pissed off the rock.
Ah!
Awesome. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okie dokie. It is the metallic one's turn. Aisling, please roll your cold damage on the first one for me, please.
Yes. 2d6. Choose the pretty ones. Nice. 10 damage.
10 damage. Amazing. This one looks at this nice grouping of people in front of it here.
Fuck.
Once
Uh-oh.
again,
Um,
displaying
I'm good
our
at it.
incredibly adept strategic thinking.
Mhm.
I would like Aisling, Skier, and Rock to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's like-
Oh my god!
Oh,
For anybody at home, that was the sound of your players going, "Oh, that's how we're playing today, Chris." Cool. Skier,
18.
well done. Aisling,
I got a 1 for a total of 1.
a 1 for a total of 1. Amazing. And Rock,
Rip.
17.
17.
Let me just
Rock's
check I
armor-
have Featherfall.
Sorry, I'm sorry to be mean. Rock and Skier, you're both wearing metal equipment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your armor
oh
is
no.
metal, and your weapons
no.
are.
I mean, my sword is definitely, although magic. And my weapons, my armor, I'm just checking, doesn't say anything specific
Mine-
about.
It's plate. It's half plate.
Okay.
Mine is leather. My armor is leather,
Yeah,
but my
your
Yukwa are
yeah.
metal.
And your knives are, which is more interesting.
Oh, my
Can I get you
knives.
to roll at
Oh, no.
disadvantage?
Okay, yes.
Sorry, that was on.
So do you just want us to roll another one and
That
take that as
is-
a
Yeah.
second, or?
Yeah, because I know what you all succeeded just to see if you fail.
Oh God. Okay.
I rolled higher that time.
Cool. Cool. That means you success. So that was
I
my
did
fault.
not.
Cool.
That's
What
good
did
to
you
know.
roll?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. So, Aisling and Rock. So, Aisling and Skier, you take 18, 20, 25,
That's too
28.
many.
14 bludgeoning damage as you are picked up by buckles and swords and belts and things and then slammed into the floor.
Do
Rock.
I take less just because I've got no metal on me?
Basically, that's why you still got some metal on you, but it doesn't affect you.
Picked up by my fucking earrings.
Oh, no.
So what was that damage again? Sorry, 18?
18,
14.
14.
14.
Okay.
Rock, you take 28 bludgeoning damage.
That sucks.
Ugh.
Oh, I have temporary hit points because of my armor. Hail Satan.
Wow. Okay.
So you probably just slammed to the floor, and then this is burst of ice, as well.
God damn.
Cool. And I think everybody feels this pull towards this creature as it's kind of does this magnetic pulse.
You look like you're getting raptured, Chris. I love it.
Gonna have to close the window though, because I don't think anyone can see me at the moment. We'll go around in a minute, it'll be fine. Next is its partner, and it will take advantage. Oh, by the way, Rock, you are prone as well, so you know. It will hover over between Rock and Skier, just kind of does this magneto thing, just kind of drifts forward to you both.
Don't like that it's hovering.
Oh, hello.
It will make a slam attack against each of you.
It's a disadvantage against me, I think, because of my cloak.
Oh yes, of course.
Ooh.
Amazing. In which case, that is a 17 to hit you.
Yep, still hits.
And a 19 to hit Rock.
I'm going to use my gift of Metallic Dragon and bring my protective wings in front of me.
So, yeah. So
So
from
it doesn't hit.
okay, that's brilliant. No problem at all. I like this. Skier, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just literally launches this huge metallic fist into you.
LOL.
Rock, you feel your these psychic wings kind of fold around you to protect you, and you can actually see the sparks as this thing kind of breaks into it and kind of does that effective cracking thing up a shield, but it holds.
Well, fuck.
Cool. That
Is it-
makes it the big guy's turn, and then Eugene, you're up after that. The Earth Elemental, seeing the situation
let me
in
roll
hand.
a wee bit of damage for that idiot.
Yep, please.
Oh, yeah.
6.
6.
I dropped my cheese dice.
Hey! Wait, you dropped the cheese.
I got it.
Grim. Okay, so it is boom, 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 wanders up to Skier.
Oh, hello.
And as it does, you see that this whopping great stone maul that it has is kind of seems to be getting heavier in its grip, and it brings it overhead and tries to bring it down on you. It does do so at a disadvantage.
No, it's regular now because I've taken damage. It's just
Okay,
normal.
cool.
Oh,
she'll
shit.
re-roll because I rolled 2 dice. So okay, that is a 26 to hit. I'm afraid.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is
What is your armor class?
16.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you guys watch as the floor beneath Skier explodes in a burst of energy.
I'm in danger.
Sorry. 16 additional thunder damage.
Yo!
You know we only went up 1 level last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just check.
Yeah, this is still, it's a tough combat, I know, but I have faith in you.
That's all good. All fine.
It's all
Everything's
fine. Eugene. And that'll bring it round. Skier, it is your go after that.
Sorry, just give me 1 small second. Everything moved.
Hashtag wizards.
Would you all mind just standing where you are? I have carefully worked this all out.
I have a wizard plan. Stop fucking up my wizard plan.
Okay. Eugene is going to yeah, okay. I'm going to cast Synaptic Static.
Ooh, okay.
That.
Between these 2 here.
Okay, I love this.
So it will
Nice.
get both of those. So I need an intelligence saving throw, please.
Sure. That's okay.
Are they smart?
He rolled a 2. The big one rolled a 2 for a 1,
Oh, God.
and the metal one rolled a 6 for a 4. So no, they are not smart.
They both
No smarts.
They are not
fail.
smart.
So they take 8d6 psychic damage.
8.
Wonderful.
Jesus.
20, 26. So that's 30 psychic damage. And because
Each?
they both, because they both, I rolled pretty well on the damage. Because they both failed, for the next minute, they have to subtract d6 from all attacks and ability checks.
Wonderful.
Oh!
Well
Nice.
done. Nicely done.
That's such a good spell.
That is so good.
Yes. I love it. That's really good.
All that high mageness kicking in.
Unless they have an intelligence score of 2 or lower, but I'm guessing they are slightly more intelligent than that, because that's pretty.
If they've got a -1, they should be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Cool. Sorry, Wayne just messaged me. Yes, you're supposed to be able to see the labels, so that's no problem. It's if you can see the health bar, that's when I know that you're in trouble. I've done.
Yeah.
Well done. That's a really good go, Theo. Well done. They both look like it's hard. I mean, because it's psychic damage, it doesn't manifest in the same way. But both of them suddenly manifest as if they're clutching their head because they're created by humanoids, so they behave like humanoids. And the big one momentarily falls to its knees, and when it stands up, it's moving. It's kind of jank, kind of like it doesn't seem to be able to focus as much. And the same with the floating one, which dips below the platforms for a second and then comes back.
Damn.
Did you
I
say,
will
sorry, Chris, did
just
you say the damage
move
didn't look
as well.
like it did as much as you would think?
It's hard to it's hard to kind of describe as much it is physical damage, but they definitely look like they took damage from that. I think from Eugene's experience, he would expect blood to be pouring out of their nose if they were humanoid.
Yeah.
At this point. Amazing. Anything else you'd like to
That
do?
is my. I just moved a little, but not too close. We're good over here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Top of the round, Skier.
Okay, Skier just like tries to stand up.
Oh,
She's a bit woozy. Is she gonna drop her bow and she's gonna pull out her 2 Yiklua and spin around to this one that is looming over her and Rock. And I'm gonna try and hit it.
fuck it
one?
up, man.
This one here.
Yes, that one. Sorry, yes.
Perfect.
For a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Beautiful. And then I'm gonna mark it as my favorite enemy.
It's your favorite.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Oh my
it
God.
really hurt me, so you're my favorite now. For 16, 26 points of damage.
Jesus.
On Metal Boy 2.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh, and sorry, wait. Make that 28. I forgot my favorite foe damage.
So there was how much additional was that? Because I'd already done my maths.
That was an extra 2. Sorry, an extra 2.
Extra 2. Thank you very much.
And then second attack. Oh, it's another 26.
Well, I mean, the first one hit, so
Yeah.
work out what
I just
happens on the
want
second
to
one.
Wait, 25.
Cool. Still hits.
Oh, still hits, hopefully. And then that's max damage. Hell yeah. 12 points of damage.
12 points of
On the
damage.
second
Nice.
Shit, Skier.
one. There's just like blood pouring out their nose. She's just, like running on pure fumes. Really missing the twins right now. Oh, this is your job.
I'm supposed to jump off your back and stab them.
I stab and run away. Where are you?
Oh no.
And yeah, she's going to say where she is and just try and defend herself from either of these.
That's amazing. What I will say is you do notice that your weapons slightly stick to this thing, and you are like, if you had failed previously, or if it does one of those bolts again, they might get stuck to it.
Whoa.
No. Okay.
In like a magnetic way.
In a magnetic way.
Ooh.
But because your Yiqua are magical, they do standard damage.
Amazing. Sorry, just quickly, can I, just because I realised I'm a rogue, can I bonus action disengage?
You
And
can
run
bonus
away?
action disengage and run away.
Get the fuck out of there.
See, ready? See, it's just stab, run.
Amazing. Aisling, you're up next, and then Rock. And then it's the Rocky Dudes.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna jump over here. Go
Yep.
on this wee one.
Yeah.
And then
Goats.
can I tell which one is looking rougher out of these two?
There's not a lot out of those two. They're two different creatures and they don't exactly express pain in the same way. It's very hard to work out. You do know that the big one
The
has
one's
taken
floating like
the
that.
most damage. Yeah.
Ooh. Like they've just kicked the bed and broke their toe.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, what's the
Fresh.
chances of that?
Too fresh.
Yeah, who would do that?
Oh dear. Bless you. Okay. Yes, what would you like to do with that? You think that the big one has taken more active hits than the smaller guy, but he is a lot bigger, so it's hard to say.
Alright, I think I'll go for the big lad then. I'll do a couple more blasts.
Cool. Go.
24 to hit on the first one.
Will hit, yes.
Good. That's only 6 damage on that.
Okay, 6 damage is 6 damage.
Yeah. And then the next one is 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay, cool.
So you guys haven't exactly missed a lot, so as well, which helps.
That's true. Okay, that's 10 damage on that one.
Amazing. Those structural cracks are starting to lead to parts of this thing falling away.
Yeah.
As it moves. It looks, you can't be certain, but it looks like it might be in rough shape.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just stay on my little platform.
Amazing. And hope for the best.
Yeah, just sitting here hoping.
Cool. Rock, you are up next.
Okay. I am going to pull out my giant icy sword.
So from Skier's perspective, Rock grabs this longsword that he has been holding, seems new, very beautiful, looks like it's made from dragon bone and gold. And as
To be honest, I would imagine Skier, knowing Rock's background, probably thinks it's like largely ornamental.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
pulls it
No,
out.
this is the good sword. We don't use the good sword.
This is
As
just,
he-
this
Only
is
for
just a
guests.
ceremony.
As he pulls it out, ice starts to form up the blade, and the hilt grows longer. And as he sweeps it round, it turns into a giant ice greatsword.
Sick. All right. That's very cool. He was
I
just
think
like, oh, okay, I die here.
I think if Rock actually heard Skier say that, I think Rock's like just like, thanks. So I'm going to stand up. I assume that uses half my movement, so I'll stay where I am, I guess.
Yep.
And I am going to just strike at the floaty guy.
Amazing.
Okay, that's 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay, and I'm going to use a divine smite.
Perfect. Just a standard one.
Yeah, I'm going to use divine smite. Sorry.
No, it's right. I think it's 2d8.
Yeah, I'm going to do it one level higher, so it's 3d8.
Nice.
And then, so for the damage for my weapon. Okay, here we go. So, it is. Oh, nice. 17 damage for the Fang of Devourer.
Nice.
And 10 and 15 for the Divine Smite.
Damn.
15 for that, so that's a total of 32 damage.
Jesus.
See, you watch as this sword seems this sword moves a lot faster than you've seen great swords move. Almost like Rock is willing it to move. And as it strikes down into this thing, that creature explodes in a burst of radiant light. Does that have any sort of shape to it at all, Rock? So you can flavour your divine smite as you want to.
No, I think again it's that feeling of it almost being delayed, like a sort of sonic boom effect.
That's so cool.
That's kind of how it manifests. Almost there's a split second of like, oh, it didn't happen, and then it happens. There's that kind of feeling to it.
Jump scare.
Yes. My sword has a jump scare effect.
Yeah.
Some of the stones that make this thing up clatter to the floor and off of the platform, but it is
How
still
embarrassing.
containing itself mostly. Again, looks very rough.
Okay, and then yes, and then I'm going to bardically inspire Skier. I'm just going to yell over to Skier and just say, "Look, I can stab things too." That's right.
How is that
bardic-
inspirational to Skier?
Oh,
That's so true.
that's Yeah, that's declaring a competition.
Obviously,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
obviously, Skier would be hugely motivated and thrilled by knowing that I can protect myself. Obviously,
100%.
Or she sees it that you're challenging her on who can stab best, and she's like, right,
would never
okay.
do
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think Ski is impressed. Like, she's kind of been assuming. Last she saw Rock, he had like a gun, and he just did something really cool. So she's like, "Oh my god, that's great! Wait, you're really cool now. Wait, let's go."
I was the cool one last time.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Beginning of the floating metal one's turns. Roll me some damage, please.
Yeah. That's just 3, but it's a cold 3.
Amazing. It drifts over to you because it kind of sees this energy kind of coming out of you, and it is going to hit you with 2 slam attacks.
Don't do that.
Minus D6 from each.
Cool.
Yes, of course, because of your ridiculously cool spell.
For that one for 5 to 12 on the first one.
Nope.
-3, then up again to 4 on the second one. So, yeah, it's kind of, as it kind of goes, it almost clutches its head still, and I think that's the point Eugene's like, yeah, that definitely hit.
So cool.
And it before it kind of comes down with these 2 fists, which kind of slam into the platform. Aisling, you've already stepped away.
I've sauntered out of the way. It's like, excuse me,
Ashling's just
my
like that.
platform. No. Yeah.
This floating
At the
one.
end of its its turn, it does get a chance to end the effect. It's an intelligence save.
Doesn't know.
For these
it?
smart
What's yours?
cookies.
I said it gets a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chance.
What's your spell DC now?
18.
Right. Okay. So unless it rolls a natural 20, it cannot save.
For
It's
real?
possible.
It did not roll a natural 20.
That's awesome.
Yes.
God damn.
Ah dear. Cool. So, I love it. The other one now has a definite target in its mind, and it brings its 2 massive fists down on Rock.
Uh-oh.
This is the one that's not affected, so it's a 14 and a 17 to hit.
Nope, neither.
Not with this armored boy.
Yeah, so I think you
Not
between
anymore.
parry work and your new armor, you kind of just shove off these attacks, like kind of almost actually maybe one of these moments where you kind of catch his fist down on the sword and you go down a bit and then just shove it off.
Oh, flex.
That's so
I mean,
cool.
this is Rock. Let's be honest. It's more likely that he flinches and it misses.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's amazing. Cool. They both had really rubbish turns, but that's cool. Par for the course.
Oh no.
Now it is the Myrmidon's turn. Would you like to roll him some damage, please, Aisling?
Yes.
I'm also scared.
Okay.
And Eugene, remember your bardic inspiration is D8 now.
Hell yeah.
Thank
That's 9 frosty damage.
9 rusty damage.
Yeah.
Yes, more parts just kind of seem to brittly break away as he shifts and turns. There's very little structure left of this creature now. It does, however, turn and look at the tiefling that started all this and grabs a huge boulder of one of these platforms and throws it at you. Only a 13
Minus
to hit.
D6.
Oh, yeah, minus, yeah.
Only an 11 to
Wow.
hit.
Yay!
Later.
Again, that same
Okay.
thing that it kind of freezes for a second, giving you enough time to dive for
You
cover.
fucking Dark Souls your way out of there.
Skier is just rolling around.
Yeah.
Its
Smashing the button.
Yeah.
second attack, it will bring down its maul on Rock. Okay. 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. That's quite funny actually,
sorry.
because it doesn't matter if you've got advantage or not. Anyway, minus is 6 from the roll.
So good.
Cool. Right. That was super effective. Eugene.
Okay. How far apart are you? Cool. It wouldn't be a combat if I didn't
Hey, as is tradition.
cast Fireball. So I'm gonna cast it in between these two.
Sweet.
Amazing.
Just at 4th level.
Cool. Curiously,
Hello.
they have no resistance to fire.
Good to know.
So then you both need to make dexterity saving throws, yeah?
Yeah, dex save.
How dexterous are these brainy boulders feeling?
Cool. I just rolled a natural 1 for the Myrmidon.
Not very then.
And the other one rolled a 17. So they both fail.
Oh my god, this doesn't happen very often.
They both failed.
Yeah, because
Yep.
your DC is 18
that's-
now, so.
Yes. 35 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Mwah.
With reference to the Myrmidon, could you please describe your kill?
Yeah, I think above it, in the air, there's just like a big purple portal opens, and streaming through it comes like a huge ball of purple fire. And I don't think Ski has seen Eugene cast Fireball, right?
Skier's first fireball.
Oh,
Aw.
Fireball came. Yeah, first
always
time you cast
remember it
Fireball was
first.
afterwards. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this big, like, massive purple fireball comes through the portal, like, seemingly, like, pulled from another plane, and impacts between the two of them. And then I think, like, the fire just kind of spreads out and, like, incinerates both of them.
Ashling's like, ah, fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautifully
it didn't
described.
quite reach Ashling, so it's okay.
Good. I also like the idea that there's a fireball plane that you can just hook into.
Yeah. It's just a plane where it's just constantly raining fire.
Yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
good time.
Yeah, they're free range fireballs, farm to table fireballs.
I like the idea.
I'm
that after-
helping
surprised-
by taking
Yeah.
their fire.
I think
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
surprised we
the
haven't been
idea.
stuck
Doing
there
a
yet,
good
to be
deed.
honest.
I love the idea that maybe after giving Farkas as much crap as you did about where he summoned his imp from, actually you're probably stealing from the prison realm of fire.
I mean, I was the only one that didn't give him a hard time. I just
Fair.
Okay,
Yeah, you're just like,
okay,
you're just like
okay.
energy wherever. You know.
Mhm.
At some point, there's going to be a demon that goes from going. "Ah!"
riding the fireball like a cat.
Hell yeah!
Yes.
I was
wait,
just going for a walk.
Yeah,
amazing.
that's my turn.
There is no Myrmidon where there was one before.
Ooh.
Brilliantly done. Skia.
Oh, Skier. Feeling inspired by rock, but also just this huge purple explosion that's happened. She is gonna run 5, 10, 15. She's gonna come and stand next to Rock. And
Can she
she's
get behind the creature? Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
will
For
get
flanking.
you'll get
We do
flanking on your
flanking,
first
yo.
attack,
if I can flank, I'll go there.
and you'll get sneak attack.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Get it, fuck it up.
Who said that? Who? Oh God! I should...
Well, fuck. I would get sneak attack.
You
'cause
get sneak
Rock-
attack anyway, because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
within
Rock's
5
5
feet, right?
But if I can get advantage.
Oh yeah, you're
then
right. I didn't know that
that's
particular
great.
type of rock, but that's fine.
Okay. That is 25 to hit. Get 18s. And that's
That
not enough to
will
today.
definitely hit.
Beautiful. So that is sneak attack, favored foe, and
Nice.
Everything.
just everything.
Everything. All the d6s.
Oh god, it's too many numbers now. 10,
What did I do?
25 points of damage.
25 points of damage.
Now that's what I call stab.
Welcome back to the stream.
Rude.
Describe your kill.
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah, so like I said, I think Skia's like just took a breath, wipes like the blood off her face, raises the challenge Rock just set down, and as this thing is like going to like maybe like attack Rock, or like Rock is like targeting it, she just kind of remembers what it's like fighting probably with Jaggeth, and takes the opportunity to run around, and just as Rock is about to hit, she like goes in underneath, and I think she just finds like a gap where the metal doesn't meet, and jabs it right in the middle, and it just like crumbles.
Rock
So
Rock
cool.
gives you enough time, and the way the damage that they've already taken has opened up part of the casing, and you can see this magical spark
Yeah, I
that
loosened it
holds
for
it
you.
together. And you're like, that's where my Yikwa's going, and in
Yeah.
it goes, and you see this burst of magnetic energy, and these stones across the floor in front of the two of you. And
Get
Rock, you
gravel,
just-
bitch.
You see the grinning form of Skia standing from behind, appear from behind this creature.
Oh,
Look, that was quite impressive. Not bad.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, that was really cool.
Thank you. I
Can
think
you
I
kill
have
this
another.
Yeah, this one next. It's like here.
I saved this one for you.
I made it chilly for you.
Thank you.
It's
She's
a
like,
rocks on the rocks.
oh, nice. That's really funny.
Do you fucking get it? I'm gonna die.
Is the room fitting for anyone else?
Shit. Hey, everyone else got inspiration for their bad puns last week.
Yeah, I've
They
changed.
weren't that bad.
It's fine. I'm joking. Skia, would you like to do anything else? You have got a second attack.
I do. I'm gonna bonus action dash. I don't know if I can get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't. I can get to about, I don't think I can get close enough to throw my Yikwa.
10, 15, 20, 25. It's 25 feet away.
But I
Thanks,
think
what?
my...
Equals
Oh, it's between 10 and 30 feet.
Yeah, so it's on the outer edge of it, but you can still hit it without disadvantage. So
Okay, so it's just regular. Another natural 20.
No!
did you borrow Nikki's dice?
No, I think I have all the luck now, though, because it's all the different dice rolling.
Amazing. That is obviously that's a crunchy crit. So
God damn.
Get him.
12 plus 6, 18. 18
18.
points of damage.
Yeah, he again that same sort of thing. You can actually see the exposure as your Yikwa kind of crashes into this thing. It's sticking out between two of the stones, and you can see just about make out that little casing there. It is not holding on by a thread.
Ooh.
Oh, Ashley, can you grab that for me?
I loosened
Yeah,
the
but-
jar.
Yeah.
Ashley, it is your go.
Okay. Since it's
Get him.
disgracefully up in my grill, I will yeah, I'll first of all use my bonus action to wake up my cool little glass sword.
Yep.
And it will be in
From Skia's perspective, Aisling pulls out this beautiful stained glass sword, and as soon as she does, it smashes into lots of little pieces, which turn into these tiny butterflies that flit around her.
Yeah,
it's
I feel
very
like Ashley
vague.
doesn't. She never waits for it to do its own smashing. She just like whacks it impatiently.
Which
He is like,
version?
this is no time for magic tricks. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's
What?
pretty. It's just girly things.
Which version are you doing?
It's going to be in attack mode.
Attack mode. Amazing.
Yeah. All right. So I will then, because that was bonus action. I'm then gonna cast Burning Hands because it's up in my grill. So that
Yep.
one isn't ranged. So I'll smack it.
And this
I
needs
think
to make...
that's a
It's
dex
Dex,
save.
isn't it?
This is one of the ones that's static. Yeah, that's not going to pass.
What did it get?
-1. After the
Straight
static
up
shot.
falls over before I even touch it.
Roll your...
D6, baby.
It's such a good spell.
That really fucking is. Okay, so that's 3d6.
It's like Bane, but better.
Alright, sure.
Okay, so that's 9.
Well, actually, it's not
fire
because it's not
damage.
as useless as on as
9
many
damage?
things as Bane.
Yeah, 9 fire.
Cool. You describe the kill.
Cool. I was gonna get my sword to do its thing, but all right.
Kill it with
Keep that
fire.
Charge. I will kill it with fire. I
Kill it
feel
with
like
your
because
hands,
it's not
your body-
it's
your
not a
body
huge
heat.
amount of damage, so it always makes her jump that this works. Because she just sort of like almost shoves it with really hot palms, like fiery
Sweaty
hot-
palms.
sweaty palms. Ugh. She just shoves it and then it falls apart. And she's like, ah! Ooh, okay.
I think you hit it and it's
Actually,
kind of...
did you just kill this thing with your hot flush?
No one likes clammy hands.
The
touching.
Menzies hit early for satyrs.
Oh.
This thing staggers back, and as it goes, it kind of falls off of its own footing and starts to fall backwards. And I think just as you remember Skier saying, you just grab the Iqua out of it as it just falls away, and you're left standing there with this Iqua kind of waving at this thing as it disappears into nothingness below.
And then she cools off her hands on her armor.
Congratulations, you
Yeah.
have solved my elemental problem.
Hell yeah.
I think you'll find it was our elemental problem for a while there.
You are all stood around, breathing heavily, kind of casting glances around, and there is no more movement. It would seem that these were the 3 guardians you were warned about.
Is everyone all right? Skier, you've got a lot of blood on the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is it mine? I think it's mine.
Well,
Yeah,
they
no,
were
I'm pretty sure
rocks,
that's yours.
so-
Yeah,
The,
well done.
the slammy stuff, the slamming was rather...
Yeah, I got a headache. Has anyone got ibuprofen?
Have I got a potion of paracetamol on me?
You do have a few potions of healing, and you can. There's no immediate danger if you want to take a short rest or anything.
Oh, okay. We could just chill for a minute then.
Yeah, are you okay? We can sit for a bit.
I mean, that was quite a lot of damage. I think we should probably sit for just a
Yeah.
little while. That's...
I'm fine.
I'm glad.
Actually,
I
yeah, I
mean,
have
we can
25
remedy
temporary hit
that.
points. I'm good.
Skier, do you want
What
this?
is this?
Skier, do you want
Oh.
this?
Yes, please.
How did Alabaster get drugs into my head?
Are we short resting?
Yes.
You can.
I
short rest.
think we should, just in case, because last time there was the thing inside and
Get a spell slot back.
Skier got quite
I can
bad.
get a whole mess of them back.
And I think whilst our friends take a short rest, we will also take a quick short rest.
Yeah.
Um,
I need my spell slots back.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to take a 10-minute break now. We'll be back at 20... Let's say we're back at 22. A little bit longer.
Okay.
Yeah. Grab ourselves some coffee, visit the facilities, and get ready for the next step.
Oh boy.
we will see you momentarily.
Love you, bye.
Bye. And we're back. And yes, Wayne, I have added another point to the track. Before our break, our quartet of adventurers, I love saying that. I love quartet, it's one of my favourite words, have entered the heart of New Doan properly and have found a very well defended gate that will take them to the Temple of Stone. After a very swingy fight with lots of damage on both sides, they have emerged victorious and now are sitting around, probably mostly bandaging poor Skier up.
Yeah, just trying to keep her blood in.
Did everybody take a short rest? Amazing. Yeah. Don't forget, you've also got Gadlock's dice as well, because you all took a long rest previously on the bed.
Oh, yes. Sunbury party. It's a D8, right?
D6.
D6.
Yeah. But how long does your inspiration last, Rock? It's like
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so those have faded. You are sitting around on these stone platforms. Is eerily quiet again, with some more rubble than there was before. What would you like
question.
to do? Yes.
Did these things, did they just fall apart and just become stone again?
Yep.
Okay.
They were specifically hidden in parts among the platforms, which is why you didn't initially see them until they started moving.
Okay.
If Skier and Eugene hadn't rolled so well, they would have got a surprise round on you.
Oh damn. Okay.
I think Rock kind of nonchalantly walking around, but just kind of picking the remnants of it like off the platforms.
Just in case.
Yeah, I love that.
Just like not trying to be very obvious, but just kind of scooping a couple off every time he comes near one. Just like...
It's a good idea. Aisling will shove some off as well because she sees Rock doing that. It's like, I think that's a good plan, actually.
You guys are like, you fight like pretty good. Not, you fought well before, but like, like,
yeah, it's okay. We didn't.
No. I mean,
we're all friends here.
Okay. Yeah, it was tough work last time, but yeah.
I mean, we all sort of we know what we were, and
But you like fight with a sword now, Rock. That's cool.
Well, yes, that was it was kind of part of the whole dying thing.
He died,
I
don't know if he's mentioned
Wait,
it.
But keep it a secret. We're not supposed to tell anyone.
No,
okay.
that
Do you
didn't
get a
work,
sword
never
for
mind.
dying? Is that like a thing?
Consolation prize.
No,
Just life
yeah,
insurance.
Don't do
the
it.
universe just felt sorry for me. The universe was like, "Oh, bless him, he died. Oh well, give him
Oh,
something
you poor
nice."
thing.
No, it was more of a kind of coming back kind of gift, or a way of making sure that I could, do some good when I come back. I guess some stuff like that. But yeah, but yes, it's a very powerful sword. It has taken me a little while to get used to it. I have to be honest. I'm not quite as sort of as you are, but
We can like do some.
but it comes in handy.
Yeah? That's good. Yeah, we can like.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, we can like spar and stuff.
That'd be so much fun to watch. Please, could you do that?
Yeah, not now because my blood is outside.
No.
But
No, I think we'll save that for another day, maybe.
Yeah.
But is everyone good health-wise now? Now that we've rested,
I'm all right.
all.
yeah, let's go save a temple, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Ashling's up and going towards the door already.
That was the hard
Wait,
bit,
don't,
right?
don't,
What?
don't, no. Don't put the
What?
box in yet. Just, do we remember what
Oh
happened
no,
last
totally
time
put the
we
box in.
Just,
What?
is there anything we need to... I don't really remember very much, but do we need to warn Skier about anything that happened when we put the box in? Was there, like, anything...
Would you like the GM to recap what happened last time?
Sure, just pretend we don't know what happened last time.
Just pretend.
We
yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember.
Yeah.
Previously, you, Aisling, on a complete whim, egged on by her little friend in her head, stuffed the key into the lock without checking with everybody.
With elegance and grace.
And it opened up a gateway, a magical portal, which you all stepped through. You all woke up separated and unconscious. So you all ended up on the other side unconscious and separated. It didn't take you long to find one another because you weren't too far away, but it did kind of had spat you out randomly.
So yes, so if the last time that anything to go by, we may be sort of separated. So
I've got some rope.
congratulations.
Okay. We could
We
tie
could-
ourselves
we could-
together.
Thank you, Skier. See,
Yeah, it's a
gets
great
it.
idea.
Yeah.
No?
Wait, so if there is some kind of force that's going to propel us in different directions,
Uh-huh.
you think it's a good idea for us to be tied
Ooh.
together as it pulls us in opposite directions?
Not anymore.
I think I'll take my chances with sort of shouting when we get to the other side, to be honest.
Okay.
But having said that, we don't actually know how this one works for sure, do we? So it could be nothing. I mean,
Okay.
So can I put it in now? She's just like hovering by it.
I think Rock immediately looks to Eugene because he's like, I don't know if this is magic, something we can like. Is there something magical we can do to prepare? Like he's
I don't think so. I
okay.
we've got to open the door. So go for it.
Okay.
Oh,
Eugene would like.
Very-
would like to pay special attention to Aisling as
Oh, yeah.
Mick,
you are.
it's up to you. How are you paying attention? You watching her mannerisms, what she's doing.
I think specifically he wants to see if there's any kind of like magical changes.
Amazing. I think it's going to be an insight,
Yeah. Okay.
just because of the nature of how Ashling's magic works.
That's a 25.
Nice. I might have to give me a moment. Aisling puts, as soon as you say this, like without waiting for any more argument, Aisling takes this white puzzle box out of her bag and pushes it into this little square hole in the front of this strange cube, which has been gently turning the whole time it's there. As soon as she does, the cube lurches and clunks into place, and the puzzle box goes in.
That was a good rock noise.
There
That was
are
a legit rock noise.
lines of light that appear and make these crack-like motions, but almost, from our perspective, like a circuit board. From you, it looks almost slightly geometric from your character's perspective, and the big cube pulls apart, and as it does so, there is a large ashy white portal that kind of reverberates ever so slightly around the key, which then hovers and lands back in Aisling's hand. And when it does, Eugene, you notice a flow of white energy going from Aisling into the key as she puts it in, and for a momentary second you're fairly certain you see her shadow grow ever so slightly and look a lot more like Alabaster than her. As she pulls the key out, there is a physical reaction. She is elated by this. It felt good to open that gateway with the box.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright, box back in pocket. Let's roll.
Her shadow has returned to its normal size.
Rock's just standing like that,
Was-
waiting to be ripped apart from everyone.
Was it like an obvious change?
Obvious
Or
to
was it
you,
only because I was paying
It was-
special attention?
Yeah, it's obvious to you because you were paying attention. Everybody else's
Yeah, okay.
eyes were on the very impressive Magitech engineering that has just occurred. But you've seen one of these before, so
Yeah, seen it.
it works slightly
Whatever.
different. It works slightly different, but it's still the same principle. So I think you it's easy.
No,
for
I
you to
think,
get
and I
right.
think Eugene was more concerned about seeing if there was anything funky going on with Ashley.
There's always something funky going on with Aisling.
It's
Just
her
after-
vibe.
That's just the cheese smell.
Just after what
Hey!
Jones Blade told him, you know, he's just
Extra vigilant.
keeping an eye.
So this is, I mean, what does Kia feel about all this? This is first time she's seen this.
Yeah, I mean, I think Skia feels quite out of her depth with all of this, and is just trying to be like really cool and chill. Like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just a portal just opened and the magic and you know, all of that stuff. So yeah, I think she's kind of looking to the others quite a lot for their reactions and just following their lead, but it's underneath like, what the hell? What is this?
Described a neurodivergent experience there, babe.
Yep.
What's everyone
How
else
should I be
doing? What's
reacting
happening?
to this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this right? Am I doing the right thing? Yeah, okay.
Somebody give me a clue.
Yeah. So is this normal, guys? This is this.
Yeah, this is what happened last time. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we just
Yep,
go
so far.
through the portal now.
Just go through it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be fine.
Okay. Do you know where it takes you?
Nah.
To
Inside
the
the-
temple.
Temple. Yeah.
So
Well, the last one did.
Yeah,
Well,
last time you took you to the
inside
temple.
Yeah, we
Temple
don't really
was-
have like a control group to test if it actually
No.
does that with everything, but we
No,
know
no.
that the last one did.
Okay. And
Yeah, this is only the second, so not really sure if that's a kind of different thing every time or if it's pretty similar.
okay.
There's a lot of unknowns, to be
Yeah.
honest.
We'll be okay. We'll be all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
I
if
don't
it's
know how
warts,
much difference it'll make, but if it makes you feel better, you can hold my hand as we go through.
Yep. Okay.
I love how not proud Skia is.
Nope.
This is terrifying. Also, last time I went through a portal, I nearly died. So you know.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Portal-based trauma.
Yeah.
See, I've got alleyways, you've got portals.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Are you stepping through this strange, rippling portal? Who's going first?
Ashling probably already is, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Conversation
Yeah,
overdone.
probably.
Yeah. Let's go.
I think-
Rock will go last.
Eugene will go after Ashling with like leading skier.
Yeah.
I think just as Eugene and Skia step through, just before they kind of, whatever happens as they step through, Eugene just hears quietly Rock say under his breath, "You never offered to hold my hand."
As if you would accept it.
Oh! He would if everyone else was through already.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very good point, Wayne. How is Rock feeling? Because last time they did this, this is where things went terribly sideways.
I think Rock is genuinely very nervous about this. Like he's very comfortable with sort of bluster and bravado, but he has not been hiding the fact that actually he's nervous about this, and not just because of what happened last time, but just because since then the stakes seem to be so much higher now. There feels like so much more pressure, and Rock's, in the past, his way of dealing with expectations and pressure on him to perform certain tasks was to run away. So he's trying to assume this kind of role of taking on this responsibility and accepting it, and because he knows it's what he sort of wants to do and it's the right thing, but he's really nervous about all of this. It's like his inclination is to just run somewhere else that's safe.
Your deeper connection to the world means that you are more in tune with what it means to survive a terrible thing. And I think you start to recognize.
That's because I died, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned it, but
And you're not
I don't know.
sure.
It's a secret. Shh.
You're not sure whether it's your imagination or something more. But there is a familiar, gentle voice, one that you've brought you back to this world, that simply says, "We believe in you."
At this point, Rock's probably like that.
Shit.
And he's just going to step through after the other two.
A ripple of energy around you. It feels like walking through, like pushing through the top layer of water. Cold afterwards, but not wet. You all feel yourself shunted and pushed in that normal way that teleportation does, but in a much larger scale, as if you are being drawn very far away. I would like all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Okie dokie. It's a 12.
12,
Ooh.
13.
Blend.
13. Don't forget, you get to add some to your roll, Rock, because you are a paladin.
And we have bedroll
Bedroll?
magic.
Bedroll?
Do
I'm
I?
gonna use
Yeah,
bedroll
and you
magic.
do have a blade roll as well, if you want to use it.
Hey, that's better. Okay.
That's much better.
I got an 18 now.
18?
Oh, yeah. I got an 18 too.
Hey!
I got a 14.
14?
11.
11. So what happens is this. Aisling, you appear on the other side. You kind of feel yourself thrown forward and you roll to your feet on a large granite platform that is... You have to take it in for a second, because for a second you think you haven't gone anywhere. Like a very similar sort of feel. And then you realise, no, this is different. The light around here is brighter. And there are many more stones and pieces of earth. And you hear, and about 5 platforms over, you see Eugene and Skier faceplant.
Are we still holding hands though?
Yeah.
Oh!
Both of them falling unconscious as they land.
Oh, shit.
The rock they're on twists this way, and for a second you're like, oh my god, they're going to fall off. But they stay.
I've got my chicken
Centered.
foot ready.
Centered as it twists around.
Don't touch me with
afterwards.
that thing. I'd rather fall to my death.
And you hear the last, and Rock appears on a little further away in the other direction, kind of landing. like you, rolls to his feet, and just kind of like
Doppler your way
processes
into unconsciousness.
and stands up. The two of you are conscious, but your friends are not.
How
Hey,
far are we
Rock.
away from each other?
You're probably about 30 feet, maybe 40 feet away from Aisling, and
Yelling
they're
distance.
probably about 40 feet away from Skier and Eugene, who are holding.
But I can
hands,
see
but
everybody.
You can see everybody. They're quite
Okay.
a way away, but
Hey, Rock. You good?
Yep, oh my god. Oh my god, are they okay?
Yeah, they just like went. I think they're. Yeah, I can see them breathing.
Are they dead?
No, I just said they're breathing. You don't do that when you're dead. You should know.
Oh, look, I'm just being cool. Just okay, fine. But Eugene, Skier, wake up!
Can I lob something at them?
what have you got to lob?
Cool,
know.
thanks.
I'll throw a goat at them.
You do have pocket goat.
I'm not risking pocket goat falling into the void. I have a pen. Can I throw a pen at them?
To save your friend's life, you won't risk losing the goat.
You guys are fucking fine. You're just having a nap. I'll chuck a pen at them.
I'll
throw
remember
pen.
that.
Yep. Make me a strength throw.
Scott, I'm not throwing a knife at them.
That's how you do
a
it.
knife.
I have a hand axe. I throw that just to check. No.
I got a 14.
14. It goes about 5-10 feet off the edge and then just sits there, spinning ever so slowly.
I really like that pen.
I mean, you do have
Why
a
did
mage
you
hand
throw-
if you want to go and collect it.
To get the pen. It's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Absolutely,
All right,
brilliant
I'll
idea.
use
I
my-
know, right?
I'll use my chicken foot and then it'll get the pen and then it'll carry the pen over to Sia and Eugene and poke them with it.
Okay, I'm going to have a quick con check from both Skier and
Oh,
Eugene.
Good. This is how I stabilize people.
This is for humour value more than anything.
Yeah, this is
How
what
do-
my
how
spare
do
the
we
dying
manage to
looks like.
turn- How do we manage to turn just checking if two people are, like, if we can wake them from unconsciousness into an entire event with a chicken foot and a pen poking two people who face planted into a
Because
spot?
D&D.
Give us the freedom, we do dumb shit.
Yep.
17 for Skier.
17?
11.
Cool. Skier, you are woken up by this pen kind of just poking you in the face. And as you open up, you see it is attached to this giant chicken claw that seems to be ethereal and is just going to go...
It stops poking her and just waves.
Dagger, quick. Swipe
No!
at it. Oh, what?
It's
Eugene?
mine, don't worry.
Oh my god, what is that?
It's
Okay.
my mage
Oh, I know,
hand,
it's-
isn't it? It's a mage
It's
foot.
hideous, isn't it? Isn't it
Why?
just hideous?
Why does it look like that?
Leave her alone.
You
Sorry,
just check
sorry.
Eugene's okay. It just checked Eugene
I'm
doesn't
wait-
seem...
Eugene, you can
Yeah.
wake up now.
You do have some pen marks on your face now, by the way. Sorry.
The chicken foot is hovering near you.
Yeah, chicken foot comes back to me now. Come
You
here, boy.
are all on separate platforms and quite a safe distance. The rest of this place is interesting. You are all rotating around a central light, which kind of flickers and grows. Looking around, I would like a history check off of everybody.
Oh no.
Got a 19.
19, good. Like that.
12.
12.
22.
21.
21. I think the reason that Skier doesn't pick up on this is because Skier hasn't spent as much time wandering around New Doam. This strange loads of floating islands and things like that look like they are made of buildings and street pieces, all in a older style version of New Dawn. Not places that you recognize, but older buildings, towers, walls, streets, cobbles. There's a structure that looks like it may have been the outer part of an inn at some point as well, all around you, hovering. Oh, you're all awake. That's good. A voice echoes around everywhere.
Ashling, was
hear that
that
too?
your... Was he...
Unless he's trying out a different voice. No.
Wait, does he do that?
That felt more
Sometimes.
like sound than someone talking in your head.
Yeah, I
Okay.
struggle to differentiate the two, to be honest.
No, that was definitely not me. That came from outside of you.
Okay.
Hello? Yes, we're all awake now. Who are you?
I think, considering you destroyed my guardians, I should ask the questions first.
Ooh,
And-
now they tried to squash us first.
It would probably do you good to answer properly, because otherwise I will have to crush you.
Sure. Well, but we're not here to fight. I mean, we fought the Guardians because they sort of attacked us. But yeah. What do you want to know?
Well, I think names are a good place to start.
I'm just gonna squeeze Eugene's hand.
They're still holding hands.
Yeah. Fuck me,
Yeah.
he's terrified. Like,
Oh, it's so cute.
My name is Rock. And these are my companions. This Ashling, and over there we've got Eugene and Skier.
Ashling sort of waves in
we-
different
we-
places. Yeah, it's exactly
we-
like Skier.
We've come to help.
By killing my guardians.
No, they did attack first, and I did try and reason, but then they weren't really listening, to be honest. So you have to admit, we didn't have much choice, did we? Hmm?
actually, I attacked first, just to be honest.
Oh my god.
Being honest.
She said to answer properly, not honestly.
Though I do appreciate some honesty.
Okay.
You've changed, Eugene.
Semantics.
Okay.
It's a whole wizard.
Okay, no. Well, but they clearly kind of were in our way, so we were trying to get here, and they didn't want us to. I'm sorry, we killed your guardians. I mean, we didn't kill them. We just.
Perhaps we should look at this from a different perspective, and you kind of all feel your platforms lurch.
Oh!
Hold on to it. I'm just like,
And for a second, the gravity in each of them seems to shift, and you all start to slide, and then it stops. Now, the Guardians are supposed to keep people out, as you can understand, but I am not without my own defences. So, before I decide that you are hostile and therefore a threat, perhaps you ought to explain why you think it's appropriate to break into the Temple of Stone.
I'm sorry. We really didn't mean to break in. It's just really important that we came here. We're looking for my great grandfather, Lathel Zolman.
Oh, you seek the Master.
Yeah, please. I'm really sorry about the Guardians. I can help you summon some new ones.
Maybe we can discuss that. Perhaps you would like to explain what you wish with the Master. He's a very busy man. Make me an Arcana check.
Really? What's he busy
Busy
doing?
doing what?
Yeah.
I
Being a
wanna
crotchety old
insight
man.
that, but they're disembodied.
Did you say insight check? Sorry.
No, Arcana.
Arcana
you-
check.
Just
good.
Eugene or everyone?
26.
26. So you've only read about these, and it suddenly occurs to you as you finally focus down on what is causing this strange phenomenon. This is a living spell. Most specifically, This is a living gravity spell.
What the hell?
Very powerful, created specifically to serve a purpose. The reason you can't see a physical body is because you are inside the spell itself.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sorry.
You have heard that some of them can be highly intelligent, very articulate and very helpful. A lot of them are just aggressive forces of nature. This one appears to be one of the former.
We just want to talk with my grandfather, if that's possible.
Grandfather?
Great grandfather, sorry. Lathel Zillman.
And you are Eugene Zillman?
Yes, that's correct. Although he probably doesn't know that I exist.
There's a crack across the stone where you two are standing, and it kind of formulates between the two of you very quickly and starts to pull Eugene away from Skier. It gets to the point where you have to let go, or one of you is gonna be pulled in.
It's heartbreaking.
I'll let go.
And Eugene is brought up, not too far from you all, but just up. And you actually feel the rest of your platforms are arranged more closely behind. You appear to have got its attention. Perhaps I should introduce myself first.
Oh, please.
I am Na Garcia. It is my purpose to protect the Temple of Stone, to ensure that it runs and continues to serve the world beyond. But you're implying that there is something wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's something wrong with this temple specifically, but there is a problem with the Sky Shield in general. The temples aren't functioning as they should be, which is why we're here. We need to fix them.
How are they not functioning? What is occurring? Maybe I can advise on how you can repair.
One of them has stopped working completely. One of them isn't where it should be. And one of them, all we know is it's not functioning as it should. I'm sorry, I can't be more specific. That's kind of all we know.
I cannot shed light on why one of them may not be working the way it is, but I did sense a change in the flow of magic. Both some 20 years ago. Time is very strange when you are not part of the material plane. And more recently, a surge of energy that actually strengthened this temple.
That was us, actually.
We did that.
We
did that.
A different temple, the Temple of Life.
Oh, well done. May I quickly check you all?
Gold star.
Yes.
Sorry, check us for.
Ticks.
There is a buzzing sound, and these little white spheres kind of come out of that central light and just buzz around each of you momentarily.
Oh.
All of you, bar the tiefling, have residual magic from the ways on you. More particularly,
she's new.
from touching one of the sky temples. I am happy to report that your story is accurate, and you appear to be telling me the truth.
But we absolutely are.
I must confess, I may have been a little deceptive before. I am actually worried. The master is not here. He should be here. He was always here. But he sensed something wrong within the ways and went to deal with it.
Wait. How long ago? How long ago?
6 months ago, maybe longer.
Oh. And he hasn't returned?
No, and as you can understand, I cannot go after him, nor do my abilities reach into the wave.
Does he do this regularly? Has he done this before?
Oh, he has left before, mostly to go and talk to the Undying Court. Well, I say talk, they do not get on.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Carry on.
Is there a way that you could open a portal for us to access the ways?
You wish to access the center of the spell?
Yeah, maybe we could find him. As you can't go, maybe we can?
Make me a persuasion check. You can have advantage because your friends have been supporting you, and she believes that you at least believe your story is true.
I believe you believe that's what happened.
Because she knows that you know that she knows you know.
That's a 14.
14. You must understand.
Have you used your bedroll dice yet?
Yeah, I used that to barely
shit.
pass my con save.
Oh shit, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm very sorry. That wouldn't be within my role as a defender of the spell. I do understand how that could be frustrating. Perhaps, if you like, you can set up camp here and he will return at some point.
At some point, that could be months away. He might never return.
That is a concern. However, I must adhere to my duty first.
So,
But
could I
what
just
is
ask,
your
what is
duty?
you?
Sorry.
That. No, what exactly is your duty?
I must maintain the flow of magic from the ways into the Sky Shield. I must maintain the Sky Shield, and I must protect both New Doan and the world at large. That is my duty.
If you have to protect the Sky Shield, then you have to help us.
That's kind of what we're trying to do as well.
If we don't
The Sky
do
Shield is
something,
at
the
risk.
Sky Shield will fail. The flow of magic will stop. So I would argue that it's your duty to help us.
Oh, another persuasion check.
Bardic Inspiration. Well, no, I'll do Bless, because I can do Bless.
Bardic Inspiration is probably a larger dice, so you know.
Okay, I didn't want to rush anything, but yeah, Bardic Inspiration then.
Okay, thank you.
If I can't roll with them, then...
Yeah. It's a flat roll because you failed your last check and you're trying again.
17.
There's a pause, which feels like it goes on forever. There is a logic to your words, and I am powerless to assist. I can open a gateway, but please do understand, if you disrupt the flow or the spell, all your loved ones are in peril.
Yep. Okay.
That is not a threat, it is a simple fact. If the Sky Shield fails, the continent of Rel will fall from the sky.
Yeah.
We are aware, that's why we are asking this of you, because we are already trying to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
But that's very kind of you. Thanks.
The stone platforms are all brought together, so the four of you can join up.
Oh, Skier and Eugene can hold hands again. Phew.
Yeah, I was literally just going to say, Eugene holds Skier's hand.
I think Rock's just very subtly trying to like herd everyone together without being obvious about it.
Great.
Nope, not getting split up again. Could I ask, how do we get back if we need to get back here?
If you are successful and you find the master, he will be able to return you to this place.
If we
what if he's unable to do that for us?
You have traversed the ways before. You know how they work. You would simply return the way that you did before.
Through the unnavigable, unmappable, constantly changing paths?
Yes, pretty gross.
Good.
I feel that one of you is more confident in this plan than others. Unfortunately, I cannot provide you with a map or directions because, as you quite rightly pointed out, the ways are ever-changing and unmappable.
Do you have any idea or guidance that you could provide to us as to perhaps where exactly the master was headed, so that we may try and narrow our search?
He was heading to the center of the spell. He was heading to the connector.
The connector?
Ritual that brings the magic in, the magic circle that brings the magic from the ways into the scattered lands. Which, of course, the three of you know, Skier unfortunately hasn't seen this yet, is a magic circle which you had to cast a 12-hour ritual on to balance.
Which went really well and nothing went
I mean,
wrong.
to be fair, that went fine.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fine. You
that
guys
went
did
great.
really well on that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Before you go, I must check that none of you have traces of AL influence or anything like that. It would be risky to bring those into the ways.
I think so.
Those lights appear again, and just split around you.
Before they hit Ashley, Rock's just going to whisper, "Get rid of the cheese."
No. Never.
Oh, I do apologise. I did not realise that you were agents of the Horned King.
Okay.
Yep,
In a
that's
good
us.
way?
Mm-hmm.
all of us.
Well, you were all touched by the Horned King. The Tiefling less so than the rest, but it mostly radiates from the satyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Wait,
strong
is that a
connection
good
there.
thing? Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay.
The Horned
Then
King
yeah.
is a valued ally.
Okay, good. Yes, good thing. Uh-huh.
You haven't seen him lately, have you?
I
Seen him
would
knocking about.
I would only have to defer. I have not been anywhere, I'm afraid. I was created within this area with the information I have. Unfortunately, I cannot leave. I am aware of what I am looking for allies of the Horned King, but I am beyond that. I do not. I can sense the eye of the world on you all.
Yeah, it's kind of central to what we're doing. What's the master like? Is he nice?
The master is delightful, the most intelligent
Really?
and
Really?
brilliant man I have ever met.
The master made this spell, huh?
Wait, are you this is Latin?
He's great and handsome and virile and powerful, and I love him.
I love my cult.
he He drives a big car because he doesn't need to. Anyway, okay, good. So, thanks for that. That's interesting.
For a couple of people in chat who are newer and don't know, the Horned King is the name of the former god of the land of dust and shadow, where Aisling draws her magic from.
So,
He died, as far as we know.
rip. Rip to the king.
As a little explanation to bring people up to speed.
Ski was there like agents of who? Sure, I have no idea.
Okay.
You know what? Just add it to the list.
Yeah, okay, I work for this person now. Sure.
Oh, Skier.
The platform hovers towards that light. And you all feel a little heavier shifting towards it. I am apologies. There may be a momentary pressure and discomfort as I bring you closer. It is the nature of my center, but it is also the safest place to keep the connection.
Okay.
I would like you all to make a Constitution saving throw as you get closer, or Strength, if that is better for any of you.
Oh,
Lucas.
gosh.
Oh, okay.
So it turns out my new curse is Constitution saving throw.
Yes, I found a new
no.
one. Woo!
Cured
Got
your
over the
wisdom.
wisdom saving throw, but now it's
Yeah.
Shit.
13 strength saving throw for Skier.
Cool.
I got
Did
a
it?
19 con.
Cool. Did anyone else get below 15? Awesome.
Okay.
You
I got an
all-
8.
Like it's me and you
Chris.
holding hands, Skier.
Yep.
You all take.
I don't know if it really matters, but
You all take
That-
4.
that was a
force
natural
damage.
one.
We take what?
4 force damage.
Okay.
For force.
4 force. Apart from Aisling, who's like.
Wait, do I not take damage?
You do not take damage.
Oh, sickening.
Everybody who rolled under a 15 takes 4 force damage.
Oh, my headache is back.
You do notice as you get closer to that bright center, there is elements of a form, like a central gateway and a little platform in there. And all tendrils of magic kind of reaching into that center place and kind of rippling out from it. And you realize that this is actually the center of this being. You are deposited on the stone just beside this gateway, second gateway, much more standard. And just behind that light, you can see a shadowy surface, slightly purple in colour, very familiar to our friends. This is a gateway into the ways. Those of you who
Okay.
have travelled the ways should probably inform any of you that have not what it is like and how to stay focused within it.
Oh god.
Oh, I still don't know how to do that, so you guys are better tell Skier.
No, you know what? I think I'll leave this to Eugene, to be honest, because that might
Yeah,
not
we have the
terrify Skier.
bad luck with the ways.
Yeah,
Eugene gets
it
the good
wasn't
luck
great
with the ways.
for us. We had some sort of bad. Eugene will explain. They had a lovely time.
I don't know how much you know about the ways.
Let's pretend I know nothing.
Let's just
so
pretend.
the ways are sort of exist outside of any plane, and they connect everything together. And it's sort of the way that magic flows into our realm through the ways. So going into them is unpredictable, and it's very easy to get lost. Sorry, my cats.
There's cats in
Climbing
it.
kittens.
Stop
pit.
Wow, there's some weird noises in this place.
Sorry.
Suddenly,
so
a cat drifts past going.
it's
Aw.
very easy to lose your way. So it's really important that you concentrate on holding the thought of where you want to go in your mind, because we probably will all be separated from each other.
Okay, and the place
Where are we going?
the center, or
Yeah, we're going to the place where there's a magic circle.
Rock. We're going to give you something, just to give Theo a chance to kind of sort out anything that they need to. Stories and tales about the ways and your personal experience. You know, having a physical idea is a good plan. Like a person, a place, something that you've actively seen before. Make me an intelligence check. It's not a high DC because it's your personal experience.
No. It'll be a 5.
Okay. You
Eugene, we need some intelligence over here.
You're kind of hearing Eugene's experience. You're like, it would be really good if we had a person or a place that we could focus on, that we could show Skier. And I think that will nudge Eugene, whose passive intelligence is quite scary,
Just without even trying.
to go. The three of you saw a very big portrait of your great-grandfather.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we all concentrate on my great-grandfather. We all saw a picture of him, right? Rock, you can do that thing where you...
Oh, yes. I will use minor illusion to conjure an image of what the portrait looked like. I mean, he's probably uglier in the picture that I conjure because my memory has kind of been a little bit fucked.
Get him.
Wow.
But it's close enough, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So just
So if you try and keep that in your mind.
I just have to find this guy. That's the. I gotta find this guy.
But you just got to kind of concentrate on getting to him, and then there's a good chance that we may be somewhere near, possibly in the vicinity.
Kind of like what you did with Revolcus, but you ended up with Rock instead of that.
Yes. Okay, I think I can do that. Finding people is my thing. So I'll follow people. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And you might see something, or you might see things in the ways. Basically, time is
Squiggly.
weird. Yeah.
Okay, but what do you mean see things like, when you've had too much to drink, see things?
Possible.
Or like...
You could see glimpses of possible futures, but they are just that, possible futures. It doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen. It means that's what might happen.
Trippy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you guys just deal with this stuff quite a lot, huh?
Oh, it's
Well,
very
we've only been
disconcerting
once
each time.
before.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Okay.
But it will be fine.
Okay. Cool.
Rocky, ready to see new, fresh horrors?
Do we have a choice?
I wonder what kind of dismemberment I'll get to see this time.
Yes. Let's see what today brings. Eugene, I hope you're wearing your nice suit for your date.
What?
Hmm?
Hey.
As
Well,
is
last time Eugene
tradition.
went on a date. You met the...
Didn't?
Well, you did. You had tea with, like, the ruler of the Grand Library or something. I don't know. What's his name?
You went on a date? Oh my
I
god.
didn't go on a
Oh, in the
date.
ways, yeah. While we were being traumatized, Eugene was having tea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean when I met Feather?
That's the one, yeah.
It wasn't a
Mhm.
date. I just ran
Skier
into
can
him
make a
in the-
history check if she wishes.
Yes.
Sorry.
9.
9. No idea who that
Cool. Okay.
Sounds. They all seem to sound like it's important, but you have no
Yeah.
idea who that is.
No, I don't remember names.
Anyway, right now, I'm sure we'll all be fine. And just so that I believe in all of you, and so I'm going to bardically inspire the 3 of you,
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
just in case.
And that's a D8, is that right?
It is.
Correct. D8.
Alright, cool.
So,
Right. Good luck.
Yeah, let's go.
who's going
Okay.
first?
I went first
I'm not.
last time and I saw people get torn in half, so I ain't going first.
Yeah, I'm not going first.
Why is he not it?
Well-
Eugene will go first. But before he walks through the portal, I think he just kind of turns to Skia and says, I'm sure it will be fine. But just in case, I'm pretty sure that Pocket can help you find your way back if you get lost. And I'd like to leave Pocket with Skia.
Oh, thank you.
Pocket bounces down your arm and onto Skia, and then kind of sitting on her shoulder, sits upright and salutes.
That's a way for Eugene to hold hands with Skia when they're not near each other.
I hold Pocket for that now.
Yes!
Rat
Oh
hands
my-
are the cutest thing.
They're
So
so
They
cute.
are.
Oh,
They
and
really are
soft.
cute.
When I had pet rats, I just give them things to eat so that I could watch them hold them.
I know they're so.
The best one was spaghetti. Watching rats eat spaghetti is
Amazing.
honestly could heal any wound. So cute. They're just
That's
like
yeah. That's what
Right,
you
we've
can
got to
do
give Pocket
after.
some spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and yeah, he'll turn and walk through the portal once he's done that.
Just before he walks through, he hears Rock saying, "You never leave Pocket with me."
Oh my god! Rock! I'll shove Rock forward so he goes in after Eugene.
Push me towards my trauma.
Yeah. Me and you both, bud.
leaving Skia and Aisling behind.
I'm going in after Rock. I'm seeing if Ski is alright. I'll just look back and be like, you good?
Yeah, great. This is great.
Alright.
Slashing around like there is no
Yeah,
exit.
actually,
Don't
like-
have any other choice. Gotta go. Carry ball.
Let's see what happens. Come on in. And she'll go.
Alright, Pocket. You and me now. Dream team. And she'll jump in.
Amazing. You are all on different paths. Each of them are reflections of your lives. Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
you feel like you are walking down familiar streets in Miscrium, somewhere close to where you grew up. It's not quite right, and some of it is just an echo, and you know that this is being created around you rather than the real deal. These are echoes of your own memory, but you do have a straight path. It takes you a little while, and you realize that you are focusing on home, and you have to course correct because you're like, this is not right, this is not where I need to be. And you bring up the image of Lathil again. I would like you to roll a d8 for me.
Okay. D8. 7.
A 7. You round a corner, and your eyes are assaulted by 2 visions at the same time. A beautiful city with wonderful golden architecture, clear skies created by artificial magic weather, druidic trees on the outer edges, dragons flying overhead, ridden by knights in strange but beautiful armor. And then the next step, the same place, in fire. People running and screaming. Shadows. A hand grabs your arm. And you look into the eyes of a handsome human man with just a little tiny bit of chin scruff and like auburn hair and eyes that seem to shift from different tones. Oh, you shouldn't be here. Hold on. And just moves you along for a second and pulls you into around a corner. And you are in a wooden glade with a light little camp. Sorry, you aren't from my time period. I can sense it, and you shouldn't have been in Corda. That's a dangerous place. You could have got lost.
Okay. Thank you. So,
My pleasure.
Who are you?
Feather Regis.
Oh, hi. Oh, date. Yes. Feather.
It kind of stops and looks confused. Date?
Don't worry about it. No. No. My friends met you, I think. Eugene?
Not familiar, but I travel a lot. This is all relatively
Okay.
new to me, so.
Oh,
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Skia.
Oh, well, a pleasure to meet you, Skia. When you are welcome to stay in my camp, as long as you need to. This is a solid space. It is a center pocket. It doesn't move. It doesn't shift. When you are ready, you can move on. I need to go because I left my husband and my brother behind, so I need to go and make sure they're okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah,
Sure.
stay as long as you need. Help yourself to supplies. Take your time, orientate yourself, then focus on where you need to be, and move forward.
Can I insight check? Like, why is this person being so helpful? Skia is so mistrustful.
Yep, go for it. Insight check.
That's a 29.
29.
Fucking hell.
Amazing. With the confidence and reassurance, the way that he presents this is information that he has given to people multiple times. This is one of his roles. It is his job to guide people who get lost when he finds them.
Aww.
He's very genuine as well. Like, he genuinely wants to help you. He doesn't know why you're here, and he doesn't care. Just knows that you got lost and you were in somewhere dangerous.
He's pretty and nice.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Then Skia will go rootle around the camp. Like, what can she find?
It's lots of nice, like, hard-tack food, but because it needs to last so long, but it's nice fare. It's like things like dwarf breads, elven fruits and things that just last a bit longer. And some meat of some strange creature that you've not seen before, which is mystery meat to you.
Don't need mystery meat.
But yeah, just a nice warm fire, which doesn't actually feel very warm, but is kind of present there. It's almost like an idea of a fire. And somewhere to rest if you need to as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
How much
very
gold does Skia fleece from his belongings?
Yeah. What can
When
I
you
sell?
turn back, he's gone.
Oh, okay. You're too trusting. But
Almost
thank
as
you.
if he was never there in the first place. Rock. Roll me a d8, please.
A 3.
3. Amazing.
God.
You are wandering around paths of strange kingdoms that have long since departed, over hilltops of nations that no longer exist, and you come down into a valley where a troop of people are standing around. They all look human. Some of them look very unwashed and lost. As you get closer, some of them reach for weapons that look knocked and broken and well worn. And a clear voice comes out. Come no closer, Drathan. We want no trouble with your kind.
I beg your pardon?
We're armless. We're not here by choice. You don't need to report us.
Oh, no, I have no intention of reporting you. I am a little lost, but I'm just going to. So, where am I?
You're just outside of Dakon City, sir. This is your realm.
Of course it is. Well done. You passed the test. I shall leave you now, and I won't be reporting you. And I'm going to go that way.
Make an insight check,
Fucking
or a perception
seamless.
check as you go past. Your choice.
Oh, fuck's sake, my rolls today.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a 10.
They're on edge. This is clearly a bunch of refugees fleeing from somewhere, but you don't notice anything other than that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to try and go through them or anything. I'm going to try and avoid them because I've seen they're really kind of twitchy with weapons. But I don't really know which way to go. I am literally just going to point in a direction and try and visualize that little hillman. I am going to walk purse first in that direction.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm literally just going to visualize him and walk away from them with complete confidence. And I'm not going to look back because I'm actually too frightened to.
Valley gives way to a muddy path and forest, and as you come out, you encounter a different human who's coming out the other way, who looks a little confused at the moment. Auburn hair, wizard's robes, eyes that seem to shift depending on which light catches them. Sorry, did you see some refugees around here?
I did actually. They're just that way.
Thank you. Sorry, Master.
Ixarok. And you are?
Feather Regis.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you very much. I ought to hurry. They're not used to the ways, and they might get lost. But thank you, and good luck with your journey.
Do you know someone called Eugene? Have you ever met Eugene?
You know, you're the second person to ask me that today, and I apologize. I do not.
How quickly you forget.
Well, I do meet a lot of people, but anyway, a pleasure to meet you, Iskarok. I am certain I will remember you if I see you again, and good luck with your journey.
I mean, I am memorable. Which direction do I go? I know that doesn't work quite the same here.
You do know you are in the ways, right?
Yes, I just know that some of
Shade.
the ways are not particularly pleasant. So
fair point. No, it's always worth checking the first because sometimes people wander in and don't know where they are. Concentrate.
luckily, I have wandered in, and I do know that I'm in the ways, and I still don't know where I am.
That is also what happens when you're in the ways. If you have a way to hang on, and kind of digs around in a purse, like a large leather satchel on the side, and pulls out a small stone, hematite, magnetic in nature, bit of an interesting one. Hold on to this, concentrate on where you want to go, and try and focus on the coldness and the solidity of it. Something real often grounds us in a way that sometimes we can't always do. Some of the older wizards used to cut themselves, but I don't hold by that. I think it's dangerous and a bad precedent. So, but yes, good luck.
Sure. Thanks. You too. Thank you for the pebble.
You're welcome. I hope it helps. And wanders past you, whistling happily.
Such a shady bitch.
Um,
Thanks for the bit of gravel.
Rob's just
you
gonna-
twat.
Rob's just gonna go look at the pebble going to do anything? And he's just gonna hold it in his hand, put his hand in his pocket, and just walk along again, just trying to visualize Lathil Zilman.
Amazing. Ashling, your turn. Roll me a d8.
An 8.
An 8.
Maxed out my horrors.
You are wandering along a path you recognize as close to home in Bramble's End, where you grew up. And it can't help but make your mind shift onto the revelations of the last week or so. And in doing so, you realize that you have shifted. And you find yourself in an unfamiliar forest. You can hear shouting ahead. And you don't know why, but instinctually, you pull yourself against a tree. A large, muscular satyr charges past where you are standing, followed by a lither, dark-skinned human woman clutching a small form. He grabs her by the hand, and you see him weave a spell that you now recognize as Misty Step. And the two of them vanish further up. You see them further up the hill, and he does it again, trying to put distance between them. After a moment, 5 figures rush past. Variation: one tiefling, a human, a half-elf, a gnome, and another human that you recognize. Younger, not as clean-shaven, raggedy-looking, Ashen Railhurst. In anger, you step out to try and confront this man, this memory, and as soon as you do, you find yourself back on the pathway that you should have been on.
Ah! Fuck. Could need to process that later.
Sorry, you did get trauma.
Uh-huh.
You rolled the die.
Shocker.
Eugene!
3. We already had 3 though, right? Do you want to roll
We did
again?
have 3. You can re-roll if you want to.
1.
1. Okay. You are on New Doan's cobbled streets. they shift to, and you think it might be your state of mind, they shift to the fractured versions you saw inside the spell for a second, and then back to the golden streaks you recognize. You see a familiar, red-haired figure wandering ahead of you. She is arm in arm with another. Your aunt and her sister, your mother, wandering ahead, chatting happily to one another. And you can just about make out what they're talking about. Pear's all for it. Mum will be disappointed, but we get it. You want to be a keeper. You want to protect those who need it. But I can't see you being a shadow blade, son. Oh no, your mum said. Oh no, I'm definitely a blade singer through and through. But I can help out there, and there are elves that need us. I just worry what I'm finding in the Empire. It means it's going to keep me away from you for a long time. Your aunt squeezes her arm. Oh, just means you're out of my way for a bit. I can actually, concentrate on getting the full inheritance. Mum punches her very gently on the shoulder. Stop it. I know you're going to miss me too. Of course I'm going to miss you. Don't be an idiot. You're the smartest person I know, and how could I not want my big sister to be safe? But if this is important, and you say it is, how can I do anything but support you? And they stop and hug. But she kind of steps back. Him? Really?
Wow.
Yeah, me and Rock agree.
Your mum just raises an eyebrow. You would need to see him properly to understand. Oh, that's never going to happen. I'm just going to judge him from afar. That's my job. And the two of them wander off away.
Won't help.
Chatting and laughing. And you follow them for a bit. And your attention is drawn away, and then when you look back, you are on a different road. And ahead of you is a white dragonborn staring at a pebble, grumbling to himself.
I think as soon as Eugene sees him, he'll try and and sees that he's distracted. I'm just gonna try and sneak up on him.
Oh no.
I'll have a stealth check versus Rock's perception.
Oh.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
I got an 8.
Yeah, Rock's super distracted.
Jump scare, jump scare.
Yeah, I think Eugene just sneaks up behind him and gets as close as he dares, without attracting attention, and just goes, "What you got there?"
Rock literally squeals like a child. Oh my God, Eugene! That's not funny!
I mean, it really
It's
was
not
funny.
Not funny. We're in the waves.
Oh, that's so good.
Anyway, I heard you coming. You sound like a herd of elephants coming up behind me.
Really?
Anyway, oh, guess what I met?
Who?
Really? We're in the waves. Who do you?
We're in the waves, the place of infinite possibilities.
Okay, well, when you put it like that, fine.
Just tell me.
I was just going for a bit of drama. Feather. I met Feather.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, doesn't remember you.
Oh, it's probably before he met me. Or maybe he just doesn't remember me. I'm not that memorable, I guess. But you know, time works weird here.
I beg your pardon.
The first time I met him, he'd already met me before, but I didn't remember him, and he said it was fine because the time thing.
Sure. Just sorry. Could we think you're not memorable?
Yeah, I'm just I don't know, sort of forgettable, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm just going to use minor illusion to conjure up a little version of Eugene. With like it's full regalia and jewelry and everything, and I'm just going to be like, not memorable, no, just run of the mill. Everyone looks the same like this, yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay. Now, have you found Aisling and Skia?
Speaking of Aisling and Skia.
Do you see
I don't know, but what have you been doing? You're the one who knows your way around here.
To Skia. You
Yes.
spend enough time to you get a little bored.
Yeah.
Help yourself to
You've
some
stolen
food.
everything there is to steal.
Yeah.
And then you wander out, and you're walking down what you think now is a different forest, a darker forest. You kind of look around and go, "This could be Malwind, or it could be somewhere out near Curse Hollow. This is strange."
So green.
And you are about to turn the corner when Aisling runs round the corner looking like she's about to thump someone.
Oh yeah. She
Who
got
is
like a
fighting?
couple of blasts in her hand and everything. I love that. He's fucking killing. Let's go.
What's happening?
Ah! Whoa! Ah! I shoot. Hi.
You
Did
okay?
you see like a like five people running?
No.
Shit.
I
Okay.
saw one man.
Okay. That's not what. Wait, what did he look like?
Like really like handsome.
Oh no, it's not him then. Don't worry.
Okay. Are you okay?
Ugh. She sort of shakes and gets rid of her eldritch blasts. Hey, yeah. Well, no, but I fucking hate this place.
Yeah, it's weird. But I found you. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is. All right.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
You can make an insight check on Aisling if you like.
Yes, please.
If Aisling wishes to hide how she's feeling, she make a deception, but it doesn't sound like her.
Nah, she didn't care about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened to my luck, but I am loving this. I just got another natural 20.
Nice.
3.
Yeah.
3.
Oh my god.
That is nuts.
Wild.
Remember this
Fuck.
theory before that Nikki stole all your natural 20s without meaning
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
It's carrying weight.
Yep.
Aisling is clearly deeply, deeply shaken by something and is desperately trying to push it down and not think about it, but also at the same time really wants to react to it.
Yeah. Then I think Ski is just gonna like try and like get in her face, not like in her face, but you know when someone's like darting around and it's like hey, look at me, like hey, like what?
Ha.
Just tell me what happened. It's okay, just tell me what happened.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I sort of saw my like parents.
Wow. Okay.
I kind of seen them before, so I knew it was them, but I hadn't seen what they were running away from, and it was like a
Okay.
bunch of them. One of them was Ash and Rowhurst, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So, and they fucked off before I could smash them to pieces, and I know it wouldn't have meant anything because they're probably not even goddamn real because this place is stupid. But it would have still felt really good if I could have done that, but they disappeared, and now I'm all like, "Ugh!" But I'm also trying to focus on Dathel, but I can't, and
Okay, right. Hold.
lots of feelings.
Okay. Hold my hand. Okay, hold my hand. Okay, I'm gonna focus on Lathil. Okay. And just like, I don't know, do whatever you need, but while keeping my hold of my hand, just so we don't get lost. So if you wanna like kick that tree or like punch or scream.
She kicks the tree
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, like that.
with her fucking goat legs. She kicks
Yeah.
that damn tree. Oh, fuck that tree. Okay, all right, okay. I'll hold your hand.
Okay.
Thank you, Skia.
That's all right. We can talk about this later, though, because that sounds like kind of heavy stuff.
Yeah, I definitely
it's
need
true
to
or
tell
not.
Rock and Eugene about the whole Ashen thing, because that's kind of
Does this place work? Like, was that true?
maybe.
Okay. It's
I fucking hate this place.
yeah.
I
I
hate
saw.
it.
Yeah. It's.
Did you see anything horrifying?
My home, like city on fire and burning and stuff.
Wow.
But then a guy was just like, "Here, stay at my camp, take what you want," and now I've got so many snacks. So
Amazing.
you know, you find the good and the bad, I guess.
Why did I find snacks?
Oh, here, look, I brought
Oh, I
some for
love
you.
Spear.
It's
Oh, sick. Thank you. All right.
Okay, let's. Are you
I
good?
think Rock and
Yeah,
Eugene,
Ashley's just stuffing her face.
as you are progressing, trying to concentrate on Lathil and concentrate on your friends, you hear the tail end of this conversation about as they're talking about snacks. Yeah,
It could only be two people.
Aisling is talking about snacks again.
Rock's literally just looking at Eugene like just, you're hearing this too, right?
Well, at least they're okay.
Yeah, no, they sound fine. I'm going to just turn towards wherever they're coming from.
Yeah, it isn't long before you all find each other. And it is the point that you all do find each other. The forest that you are in melts away to a familiar looking stone arch with a glowing portal in it. Very similar to the one that led you to where the connector to the Temple of Nature was.
I think Rock's immediately just going to sort of literally do like a mum check on everyone. Like, everyone all right? Are you all okay? Is everything that thing? What was that?
She's just got like scrunched up
Okay.
little fists.
Okay, so not okay.
Fine.
Not as bad as last time?
Dunno.
Okay. Oh,
I
I'm
hate
here.
it.
And Rock's going to
Rock.
grab her and hug her.
Oh,
Literally just going to grab her and hug her really, really hard. Like, just.
she's all scrunched up, but she starts to like her
Yeah.
shoulders drop a bit. I hate it
Yeah,
here.
I'm not, honestly, not crazy about it myself. I don't think this place likes the two of us. Mine wasn't as bad, I have to say, but it's just I don't like it here. Anyway, right. Everyone bed healthy. No parts missing. No, right?
No.
I'm
Good.
still quiet.
I
She's
love
always
the
checking her
fact that
tail.
two of
She's
you
always
needed
worried
to
her tail's
check
gonna
when
get
I
chopped
said
off.
that. But
Well, they've both got tails to check.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's always so nervous. She always just like.
all right, can you
"Yeah, we're
stop the tail shaming?
good." You had a bit of rope
okay.
at one point, but you got rid of it.
You could have had a tail.
Yeah.
Shut up. Anyway, right. So I suppose we go through this now, Eugene.
Yeah, this should take us to the connector magic circle thing.
And as we've been focusing on your great grandfather, that's what we're going to find.
That would suggest that he is beyond this portal, I guess.
Okay, great. You go first.
Great.
Would you like a pocket back?
We're right behind you.
Aw, little pocket.
Pocket was great.
Oh, Thanks.
I fed him so much.
Oh yeah, he's a big pocket now. More of
Pocket
a
just
bag.
rolls at us.
He looks so cute when he eats.
I know, right? Okay, Eugene will turn and walk through the portal first. He
One
has a
by
little like first.
Yeah. I mean, Rock will follow very closely behind Eugene.
Skier will take Ashleen's hand to be like, come on.
Okay.
There's a feeling like someone else holding your other hand for a moment. And 3 of you follow your friends through. You walk onto a large open platform made of enchanted stone, much like you saw before. Beyond it, starscapes that go on forever, twisting and turning, nebulas and suns and planets and things that you can see. It's distant sparkling stars. Laying on the floor, a little way away from you, is a very old, silver-haired, a fluctuating circle of magical energy flicking over him, protecting him. There is a roar, and a humongous, void-like dragon form appears over the edge of
I
the
was
platform.
literally just thinking, last time we were in this sort of place, there was a big dragon.
Yep.
With a bellow, it says, Applebee.
No, I'm Zillman. Eugene Zillman, that's me.
No Applebee's here.
Dives towards the 4 of you. And that is where we're going to end our episode.
I tell you something, the next time we see your father, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Yep.
I mean, no objections from me.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
I'm glad we did a short rest, lads.
Yep.
Cheers. So this is where we are unfortunately going to have to leave you just for a little while. Toothless has come to remind us. We will be back on the 19th of November with some other heroes. But we are still about with other things. Join us on the 31st for our Halloween special, Call of Cthulhu. It's going to be very, very silly, very different tone to this episode, I assure you. And then the following weekend, on the 4th, we are helping the amazing people at Horde of Tales tell stories, do some TTRPG related stuff with our friends. Also with us are going to be Desies and Dragons, the amazing Horde of Tales themselves, our friends at Misadventurers League, and Girls Run This World. Run these worlds.
What a combo.
Really wonderful lineup. It's absolutely fantastic. So even though it, as pointed out by Avalon, it is nearly a month until Some Other Heroes, it is not a month without Some Other Heroes. But we will be back after that.
To be fair, I probably need a month to try and do some strategy planning so I actually can do something sensible on this fight.
Ashley needs a bit of therapy as well, so we're good.
Ashling or Charlie?
Oh, Charlie's already in the trenches, bitch.
If you're not doing so already, as Scott has already shouted out, please do join us on Discord. That link should be up to date and all present. Let me know if there are any problems. I can reset it. Come and join us. It's a wonderful community full of really lovely people. There's lots of wonderful artwork, chats, memes. The memes
Stupid
are
memes.
pet
Thanks,
pictures
Avalon. We're
from
glad you
all
like it.
around it. Yeah, it's a wonderful space full of you lot who make it wonderful, and we love sharing.
Yeah,
that
our
space with
Discord's
you.
fun as hell.
Oh, that's such a lovely thing to say. Thanks, Evelyn. That makes
It
me happy too.
Mm.
I don't know
No
what
pictures
Billy...
of
God.
Billy Bear Ham.
No! Wait, have you actually? I'm fucking. How do we.
Oh,
God damn.
How do we
Get
block
rid of
our mod?
Nikki,
Uh,
no! And Rooney, you enabler! Horrifying.
Anyway, before we go,
Anyway,
I'm going to get my wonderful cast to let you know where you can find them and if they have
Why is
anything
there a
coming up.
clown one? Sorry.
I know, it's
Sorry.
so horrible!
That's disgusting.
It's
Oh,
the
God,
tractor
yes.
one that's confusing me the most.
No, that's fine.
Do you know what this
Clown.
ham
No.
needs? More work machinery.
Okay. On that note,
Seems legit.
Wayne, would you like to go first, please?
I don't know. Sure. Hi. Hello, everybody. I am Wayne, and you can find me on pretty much everywhere now as Created by Wayne, which is my YouTube channel and my Instagram and my Pinterest and whatever else. So please do come along and say hi and have a watch of my YouTube videos. And please let me know if there are videos around design and building a small business that would be helpful to you, because I am putting together my plan for new videos. So if there's anything like that be useful for you as an artist or with your own business, please let me know, because I would love to do stuff that's really of value to people.
And pre-sales for your course?
Oh, yes, my course will be going on sale in the next couple of months. So there is a sign-up form currently available, which is linked on pretty much everywhere under my videos and stuff. So if you're interested, please sign up.
Oh, that's cool.
Wonderful. Thank
But
you
that's
very
it.
much.
And otherwise, thank you very much. Love you guys.
Amazing. Oh, wonderful, Michelle.
Yes. Hello. You can find me here. You can find me Feline Trickster on most social media. But I'm not doing a huge amount else. It's mainly this and occasionally art streams with G. At Top Banana
Top
Art.
banana art.
But yeah, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you all are liking Skier so much. So thanks for having me.
Love having Skier back with us.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good.
And as a couple of people pointed out, it is really good to have someone that the characters can go, so this happened, and we can recap stuff too.
Yeah.
It's very helpful for the audience, obviously.
Yes.
Nothing to do with me at all.
You guys
We don't
totally
need
know what's going on. It's fine.
Yeah. Me and Wayne keep such detailed notes. So
Oh, yeah, my God.
yeah.
Oh my God.
It's Theo really who needs to like step the game up a bit.
Yeah.
Notes.
Yeah, it's true.
Charlie, you should probably do a shout out to try and distract things.
I want to
Maybe
shout out
Theo
Theo
just take
Blue.
some time off from writing notes. You know, maybe we'll see what happens then.
Please, Satan, do
Oh
not
my
do
God.
that.
No,
Oh my god. All my shit is at charlievents.com. That's got website with the links to social media and portfolio and shop and stuff like that. There's still some custom profile pic stuff on there, which I'm just
Yay.
going to keep up until I get bored of it. And
we won't.
I don't think I've got anything in particular going on. Thank you for everyone coming to watch. There was like a chunk of you. It's great. And also, hi mum, love you mum.
Hi, Charlie's mom.
Hi, Charlie's mom.
Amazing. And Theo, would you like to go next, please?
Sure. You can find my art and illustration stuff on my website, which is theoblueillustration.com. And if you happen to be in London this weekend coming, I will be at MCM Comic Con all weekend in the Artist Alley. So if you're there, you should come say hi and tell me about your D&D characters, because that's the best part of Comic Con.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Very,
go meet
very
Theo in person. They're lovely.
Yes,
Yeah.
good. And it is, so you'll be at MCM next week, and then on Tuesday we will be back just leaves me to let you all know what's going on with me. I am at Chris Mepham RPG, wherever your media is socialed. You can also find me behind the scenes at Some Other Heroes in the same places. Mostly personally focusing on Blue Sky, though I haven't been as active just because life busy.
And social media sucks.
Yeah, turns
Even
out
if it's a good platform, it's a pain in the
turns
ass.
out full-time job running a stream and trying to do artwork in the background requires time.
What?
It's all good though, and I will be back at it as soon as I figure out where the balance is and what I need to do. Very much looking forward to our Halloween special on the 31st. Very much looking forward to helping out Hoarder Tales on the 4th of November. And and then of course seeing you all back here on Sunday for the 19th of November, where we're gonna fight Dragon.
Where we can see if Rock can make it 2 for 2 dying in a temple.
Woo!
Hey, interesting one. Or maybe it's somebody else's
Someone
turn.
else will die.
Yeah, somebody's got hit points actually.
Is that the tagline for Some Other Heroes now? Maybe someone else will
Maybe
die.
someone else will die.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
Guys, you know it.
This has been amazing. Thank you all very much, everyone. Thank you to everybody who joins us on YouTube or watches up on the VODs. We love you too as well.
Hi, YouTube.
We see you.
Hi.
We know that everyone can't always make it, but we do appreciate you.
YouTube.
So that just leaves me to say thank you very much. Take care of one another. Roll dice. Tell stories. Have one of these nerds hang around with you. It's brilliant. Love you lots. Bye.
Witch! Love you, bye.